Video games?
Yeah.
Video games?
Video games.
Video games? Those are bad for you, don't you know?
Make you violent.
Yeah.
Now quick, let's go talk about how we're gonna go kill some ghost.
Yeah. Can you kill a ghost, though?
Does it
Yes.
have brainwaves?
I guess we'll find out, won't we?
I mean... Can you kill something that's already dead?
I stand by yes.
I mean, I'm inclined to agree with you.
Just because it's Trevor?
No. Because, I mean, if you kill it and it's already dead but it doesn't come back, then it's dead, right?
Yeah.
So...
Really, we'll be deactivating it.
Yeah.
I mean, I also think that if you kill it and it does come back, then that just means you did a bad job of killing it.
You're disassembling it, is really what you're doing.
Try turning it off and back on again. So you snap someone's neck.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway.
Cameron, are all of my spellcasting focuses done with my alchemist supplies?
Yes.
Okay, cool. There's the alchemical savant thing that I get at 5th level. I just wanted to...
Yeah.
Dope.
No. I guess technically you can cast them through something else, but I don't know why you would.
But why would I want to when I get a +4?
Yeah, when you get +4 to damage and healing.
Jesus.
Yee.
Now, is that a leveled spell thing, or does that include cantrips?
Whenever you cast a spell using your alchemist
Okay.
supplies.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
That's specifically an alchemist feature.
That's
Yes.
huge.
So,
Yeah.
as long as it heals or deals acid, fire, necrotic, or poison damage.
Oh, okay. That makes okay. Not just all damage.
The majority of the damage they'll be doing.
But yeah, it's still really good, but it's not every single damage your spells can do.
I mean, the
Most of
majority.
them.
Yeah. It's like, I think Ash gets something at a higher level that makes...
Oh yeah, I was just looking at level 6. Whenever I cast any bard spell that deals damage or restores hit points, if I cast it through my focus, it gets an extra d6.
Yeah. So similar, but slightly different. Anyway,
Wanna get up?
it's been so long. Someone want to recap what happened last time, other than you made me map a castle in 3 days?
Shopping,
Well,
mainly.
sorry about that. Yeah, mostly shopping. Oakley found a sketchy place, so good job, Oakley. Ash found a bookstore, so way to go, nerd.
Willow found
Willow.
the library.
Right, Willow found the library.
And the potion shop.
Is it
And
the
magic item shop we found. I think Ash found that one.
Yeah, and Ash did tell everything to everyone, so I wasn't sure if anyone wanted to buy things from the magic shop before we left.
They're all quite expensive, is the thing.
Oh, this was a point that I brought up for Kaede that apparently no one brought up, and I just wasn't paying attention because it wasn't anything I had to worry about at the moment. You were talking about turkey weight.
Oh yeah.
You could buy another turkey if you needed to.
Oh,
How much are
that's
they?
a good point.
Give me a moment and I will get you that information.
I was like, oh yeah, we could just buy another turkey.
Oh yeah, there's more than one, huh?
This isn't the only turkey to exist in this world.
No.
And we use it as a pack animal.
Can you imagine? A super endangered creature, last of its kind. Used to carry our
Carrying our
fucking rations. What we need is we need a rations turkey, and then we need a loot turkey.
You know,
Cam, can I get the link to the thing where for the stream?
eventually.
Okay.
It might just be the same
Um,
one from last time. I'm unsure.
It is not. The link goes to the pre-recorded stream.
It does sound like a good idea to get a second pack turkey. How much is a giant turkey?
Another pack turkey would be 10 gold pieces.
We're rich.
Oh, we've got money now. Should we just get a second one?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
I mean, this is only going to become more of a problem as we go on.
And then
And just
looking
have-
at the consumable items for the magic
Just
shop,
make a copy.
do we want to like all chip in for some sovereign glue? Because that was something that we would at least get a few uses out of.
I forget what that did.
It's
You
super
stick
glue.
anything together. It's perfect glue.
Yeah, it's basically super glue.
So, it's one of those things that, like, its usefulness is, like, only limited by how creative we can be.
Isn't it also like permanent save a wish spell?
No.
No,
Universal
okay.
Sovereign, we'll get rid of it.
I don't exactly know how much the solvent will cost, because apparently, it costs a different amount depending on what the owner wants to sell it for, so...
And the Sovereign Glue was 100 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we each got 100, so if, like, we each spent 20, like, we could have, some glue that we could carry around for special uses.
Well,
So we could
About
put forward
that.
22 gold, and we get a turkey and some sovereign glue.
I'll have to look. How much do describing or copying spells cost?
What exactly would we be using the sovereign glue for?
Anything?
We don't know yet.
Anything?
Anytime we need to stick things together.
What if we need to set, like, a Scooby-Doo trap for this haunted castle?
That's, I mean, I
I
guess
hope we have a Scooby-Doo.
we're from the
ready
real
for
world,
always
so we
montage.
probably would be like, hell yeah, we got some gorillas, let's have that on hand.
Well,
yeah.
I think it'd also be good if we weren't. Like we're all also super squishy. We gotta be as like clever as possible.
I mean, I guess.
Also, just saying, like, we have the party, we could literally be Scooby-Doo. Like,
I accidentally clicked on Sariel, and I was like, oh, I'm not super squishy. I have an armor class of 21. That's the
Like-
wrong color.
Oh, and
Hazel.
10,000 gold. When did that happen?
For each level, it costs 2 hours. It takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold pieces.
Right.
That being said, for you, it actually only costs 2 minutes per spell level if you use the quill,
But still 15 gold.
because it's
pieces.
special link. Yeah.
Paper.
And paper.
I need to go buy paper.
You need to go buy paper?
Yeah.
Sounds like a
Okay.
plan.
yeah, I
I need
mean,
to go buy
if,
a lot of paper.
if you want to spend your gold on spellbook stuff, I'm still okay with just splitting the cost of the glue and the turkey between the rest of the 4 of us.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd give like 5 gold for the for help for the turkey. And then
how much
Cam,
gold do I
I
need
want
to
to
buy
buy.
1 second. So it's 10 gold for a turkey, right?
Yeah, with all the bits and bobs, pack saddles and things.
So, Madison, if you want to give in 26 gold, that'll cover the turkey and the sovereign glue, minus the 5 that we're getting in from Jordan.
Okay.
Am I
I want to
chipping
buy
in on this, or
100
you guys
gold.
can afford it without me?
You're chipping
You're
in.
not gonna go into
Okay.
it?
I don't know. It's
Oh, just 1 second then. Let me calculate it without you. So without Jordan, it'll be
No.
35.
I just need to know how much I'm minusing.
So it would be 26. I'll do 26 for you and Madison and Trevor, and then I'll just get the other 27.
Oh, so you have a group fund too. How much is in the group fund?
I don't think we
Fun.
put anything in the group fund.
Madison has some in the group
Oh
fund.
shit. Hang on.
If we have a group fund, we should just put it on the turkey.
Agreed.
Put it on the tab.
Put it on the Turk.
Anyway, if you want 100 gold pieces worth of inks and things, that's fine.
It's gonna put like
At first glance, at least, I'm not finding anything regarding group funds.
That's okay.
That doesn't
It
mean we
probably
didn't
didn't
have it
actually.
at some point, but
You did at some point.
I feel
I think we
I think we talked about doing
spending money on the turkey.
I don't know if you ever put the money on
Don't
the
put
turkey,
money on the turkey.
but I think Hazel was keeping track of the group fund.
Oh.
not very well, apparently.
Not very well. apparently. Alright. Well, there goes the group fund.
yeah.
Happens.
We just misplaced our money.
How much does the paper and ink weigh?
That's negligible.
Okay.
It costs a lot because it's really fancy, not because there's a lot of it.
It
Exactly.
depends on which way you go. I've seen it go both ways, literally both ways for that.
Fair enough. Okay, and then where do we want to put the glue? Is that going with the person? Are we just putting it on the turkey right now?
Seems like we'll want it on a person, right?
I actually
Yeah.
have quite a bit of like extra weight right now.
I
will
mean,
have
it's a
more
bottle
extra
of
weight.
glue. I wouldn't think it probably weighs very much.
I put 50 gold on the turkey.
Okay. I mean, who feels responsible enough to be stuck with the
Willow will
glue
do
that
it.
could stick you to anything?
Don't give it to
Willow will
Kaede.
do it.
This is Jordan. Kaede wants it.
I feel like Kaede knows better. I feel like she's had enough bad experiences with, like, stucco and superglue and cosplay and stuff.
I was thinking the same thing.
No.
Probably also had
Not
quite a
bad.
few experiences of like drinking from the paint cup and like dipping the paintbrush in the coffee cup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, could you imagine
Yum.
just drinking a cup full of fucking sovereign glue?
That's a death.
That's the most
That's
like outlandish way to kill yourself, huh?
Yeah.
Or someone else.
Don't say I never did anything for you guys this campaign in regards to
Drinking
magic
a
items.
cup of JD
Because this is a
12.
legendary magic item right here, guys.
It is. I was honestly very surprised when you offered it.
It's so silly that it's a legendary magic item.
It's probably because it has that wish spell, like they used like in the ones I've seen, like not the one that was posted earlier. It didn't even or that Google earlier. It used to not have oil of etherealness. You only could get it with the solvent
Or
or
wish.
the wish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, yeah. God, I can't speak today.
Has this turkey
Be
been
like that
purchased?
sometimes.
Yes.
Have weights and things been shuffled around?
Do we have the second turkey yet?
Yes.
Like in
Yeah,
dice.
I mean, like, do we have it in
Oh.
Dice Cloud?
Like, did somebody make a sheet for it, or
I don't know how to.
I'm making a copy of it right now, turkey number 2. And then I just share it, right?
Yes.
Okay, and can edit.
Nobody else added their 11 days of rations they bought to the first turkey yesterday.
Correct.
Or- Only my 11 days are in there.
I think that is correct.
Can
Okay.
someone also share the link to the first turkey? Because I lost that at some point.
Do you not just have it on Dice Cloud? On Dice Cloud, I can see it under characters.
Mm-mm. Thank you.
Got you.
Uh,
Okay.
Oh, just kidding. I don't have permission to view that one.
Oh yeah.
The
You probably need.
I'll just put
everyone
my
to
shit
have
on. I'll just put my
permission to
shit on
edit.
turkey too.
We also need
I'll
to
put my
clear
thing
out the
turkey too,
inventory
it'll
of
be
turkey
fine.
too.
how do you
I'm
add
sorry,
the
who put 30 days of rations on the turkey?
I just did.
Why do you have 30 days of rations?
Because he doesn't want to
Because
eat
it-
fucking mayonnaise.
Exactly, we've been over this. This was a thing that, like, it took us like a month for the last trip, and, like, this one's indeterminate time. I figured I'd rather have too many rations.
That's fair.
Turkey 2 has Turkey 1 has 50 gold pieces. Is
Yeah,
that the group run?
Jordan just
No.
said he added those
Yeah.
a little
Okay.
while ago.
It.
I'm taking it off of
Doesn't-
Turkey
No,
2 then.
wait, what?
You just said you put 50 gold pieces on the turkey?
On the first turkey, yes.
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 That's what
I
it was.
copied and pasted the second turkey, so the second turkey had everything the first turkey had on, so I just had to
Oh.
take it off the. Yes.
Okay. It doesn't seem to want to let me put things on the turkey.
On either turkey or just turkey 2?
Well, I can't even see turkey 1.
I can
Yes,
see
I
turkey
just
1, but I
switched
still
that
can't see turkey 2.
with the link. 1 second. Can edit how many people I. No. Can edit anyone with link. Okay.
Because we had difficulties, I think, with original turkey before too.
Yeah.
Original turkey.
Because we had to share it with.
I think you had to upload it as like a backup.
Yeah, it won't let me add to turkey 1 either.
Well, I think that's because
No.
for some reason we had to add with username or emails, and I don't think Madison gave us the right username or email.
I think it was because it was something to do with I made my Dice Cloud account with Google, and so I didn't have. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, because it says can edit Train B loves you, Spellblade, Gallerite, and your boy JJ69.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think I
boy.
never figured that one out. Like I couldn't. It wouldn't. Let me go in and see if it'll let me give myself a username now, but it didn't then.
It's your boy.
What's your Gmail email?
Probably should just message Trina that.
Yeah.
Remember, we're live, people.
We're live with our name and stars.
Remember, we're
Oh, thank you.
live, people.
I did forget.
So, do we want to name the turkeys? Very important.
Yes.
Nobody's watching.
No, there's two
Well.
people watching.
I messaged her anyway.
I was one of them, and I just left.
They're also saved though,
I'm one.
and on the internet for anybody to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I'm honestly not even that worried about people being able to like contact me. I just don't want them to know my embarrassing email address.
You're gonna go for a job interview, and they're gonna be like, "What's this?"
Okay. You know what, Madison? It'll be fine. If
Yeah,
you want to just
okay.
email
I
me
have-
what you want to put on the turkey.
Should the Dice Cloud links be in notes?
Eh.
Okay. I'm just wondering.
I mean, they are notes. They're notes
Where-
of the
where else
turkey
would they be?
links.
The second turkey is really for the loot on the way back and other
Yeah.
stuff we want to gather. Because we still haven't filled the first turkey yet, but it could be an issue.
I mean, I was gonna put 30 days worth of rations on turkey number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you
So
guys.
that's
didn't
probably-
put
But those will be gone by the time we have loot, right?
Yeah,
more
probably.
likely. I'm only really worried about food on the days that we are doing things.
travel
'cause, like,
days.
Well, not really travel days, because like if we're just traveling for 4 days, we can good berry those 4 days. But if we're on the 5th day and we're actually going to go through a dungeon, then we should be eating rations to save spells. You know,
I can
that's
now
kinda
view
how I
turkey
think about
too.
I
it.
mean, we all bought 3 weeks of rations either way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, I
I
just
do
fixed
not
that.
seem to be allowed to edit turkey too.
Yep,
Yeah, the turkeys are gonna take some work, I think.
Yeah, let's
Dice Cloud
probably do a
lies
turkey
with
starter.
the anyone with link can't edit. I think. I feel like it's just complete lies and bullshit.
well, the reason they couldn't edit was I put in their username and then I did not click can edit yet. I was just getting it over there.
Ah,
Okay, you should be able to edit now.
Let me edit turkey 2 electric boogaloo. I can edit.
Good.
I too can edit.
I can't see any of them now, so
His
yeah,
name is Tom.
this is just. Oh wait, I can see Tom, but I still
That's
can't
the
edit.
new
Yeah,
That's the
this
new
is just-
turkey.
We'll just have to work this out at a later time.
Yeah, 'cause we're gonna sit here for another hour trying to
I
figure
wonder
out
if Dice Cloud is
turkeys.
even the way to go for the turkeys, or if there's a better way to do that.
fucking Google Sheet.
Honestly,
How did you rename the turkey?
Anyway,
I renamed the turkey because the turkeys need names.
Tom and Tim, love it.
Thanks.
after a very brief epiphany of, oh guys, wait, we were so worried about overburdening our turkey. Why don't we just buy another turkey?
yeah, I think we forgot that we have money now.
Cue shopping
Because
montage.
we started off so extremely broke.
Cue shopping montage where also, for some reason, Hazel like physically cannot place items on the turkey.
It's not a physical
I'm trying,
thing.
and I just keep dropping them on the ground next to the turkey.
It's more of an ethical thing. You know, why should that turkey?
The bird that I fly around on, that's fine. But the turkey,
Well, the turkey, exactly. That turkey has standards.
I mean, we're in time. I just don't know if there's going to be anything anymore, but we'll see.
Anyway.
Alright, cool. We have turkeys. We have super glue.
Wait, did you guys buy the super glue?
Yes, I
Okay.
took out money from all of us.
Okay. Who?
I also believe Willow said that Willow was gonna carry the super glue.
Yes.
Are you going to buy the
This episode-
solvent?
Well, how
Super
much
glue
is
kind
the
of
how
like
much is she charging for the solvent when we get there?
When you get there with the sovereign glue, it's 100 gold pieces.
No.
That price goes up if you need the solvent and you aren't buying the glue then.
so it's 100 each for the glue and the solvent.
Yes, it's
This
100
eps-
apiece.
This episode is sponsored by Sovereign Glue. So sticky that it takes a wish to break.
Okay. So We just need to take off another 25 each.
Sounds good to me.
I thought that was pretty funny.
Dope.
Oh. I just also did the thing where I clicked on AirTune and was like, wait, I should not have 6,000 gold.
I'm rich. I'm rich.
And down to 11. Or, no, not 11. 36. I was taking away 50 for some reason.
Man, I'm gonna spend so much of my money on fucking paper. I hate this.
Well, no, it's not paper. It's the expensive inks. Because you have a sketchbook. You have a spell book. So you're buying the fancy, like, fine liners and Posca markers. Instead of, like, Crayola. Color Mate. And the like.
Well, bro,
Art.
we are not sponsored by those people. Don't just
Yeah,
shout
not
out
sponsored.
I mean, if it's not, it wasn't a sponsorship, it was a, anyway. I wasn't being like, oh, I love my Posca markers. It was a, Posca markers are expensive. Crayolas are cheap. Hashtag, if you want to sponsor us, Crayola, get in touch.
Crayola,
It's
if you want to
extremely
sponsor us, we'll make it so that
lucrative
Kaide has to write every single spell in her spellbook in Crayola crayon.
Yeah. Or
Also,
Color
JB
Mate.
Weld. We have Sovereign
Hit me
Blue
up.
now, so if JB Weld wants to sponsor us, we can reference Magical JB Weld.
Gorilla Glue.
If anybody wants to give us money for any reason, there's not much any of us won't do.
Yeah, we'll gladly shill for anything except for probably the hit MMO Raid Shadow Legends.
No, I'll shill for Raid
I
Shadow
mean,
Legends.
it would depend.
Shell
It would
for
depend
Red
on the
Shadow
check.
It would, I mean, yeah, depend on the check, but that's probably like up there with like.
Great Shadow Legends.
Like-
Listen, I hate
do
Raid
not
Shadow
play-
Hashtag not
Legends
sponsored.
ads, but when I see like a YouTuber that I like do it as an advertisement, I'm like, hey man, you gotta make that money somehow. I don't blame you.
I mean, yeah,
Guys,
Yeah, man, I
I
get it.
actively play
Yeah.
Raid Shadow Legends with my
No,
family.
they got
I
you.
forgot that you. I think I knew that, but I
Good job,
forgot.
Katrina.
They are currently having a promotion if you enter the passcode Ninja.
really need a really
Again, Ninja.
considering permabanning you, Trina. Just
Trina, you don't give out the promotions until we're sponsored. Come on.
yeah.
Can you use
This
multiple
is for my
promotion
dad.
codes? Because if you use MXR, can you get that and
Anyway.
Ninja
Gorilla Glue. Keep stuff together.
promo
Alright, what are we
code?
doing?
What are
Yeah.
you doing? You guys have bought the super glue and the anti-super glue.
Alright,
Yep.
let's go. Let's get out of
And
here.
the-
turkey.
Stuff.
The guy is staying like a couple blocks over, right?
Yes. He was staying at the Leaky Tap.
Yep.
I can cross out your other errands off my list because you did those. Anyway.
Mosey on down.
Need to go find Malcolm at the Leaky Tap.
The Leaky Tap. Alright. You guys meander over a couple streets to a decent establishment, decent little bar and inn. It's probably mid-afternoon at this point after you've done your shopping and frantic turkey purchasing.
I was imagining it was not gonna be decent with a name like the Leaky Tap.
I mean, it's leaky because people
Yeah,
are
not a-
always drinking.
Not a name that inspires a lot of confidence.
Yeah. But
I mean, I'm sure they have really nice people in there. Like, a really nice tavern wench. Maybe named Claudia. Who knows?
Lunch.
You gotta watch out for her.
you gotta watch out for Zeusy too.
Yeah.
What is it, Zeus? Zeus, that's Zeus. It's fine.
Timmy's in a well? Oh no, not Tim! Oh wait, he can fly. Fuck it, he's
It
fine.
Come
was
on.
just our, It was just our neighbor.
Come on.
He just rode his bike across the street.
Juicy's
Oh, now
good.
the
Good
neighborhood
job
guard
protecting the house,
talks.
Good
dude.
job, Zeus.
That is
Anyway,
enough, sir.
it's a decent enough little establishment. Some people sitting around drinking, eating lunch and things. What are you guys doing? What's your plan?
Well, we should probably get lunch too.
I mean,
Sure, I'm gonna go up to the bar, and I'm going to see if we can ask if
Zeus.
um ask if we would be able to purchase enough lunch for the five of us, and if they have anyone here by the name of, I know you just said it 5 seconds ago, and it
Malcolm.
is
Malcolm.
Malcolm. Yep. Um,
In the middle.
like where he would be able to be at, or if he's still in his room, if they could tell him that he has a group of people from the Hunters Guild that are looking to help him out.
So that's what Willow's doing.
Group
What's
of
everyone else doing?
strapping young adventurers.
well, I mean, I was gonna. I'll just stand behind Willow because Ash was also going to ask for Malcolm directly, but you know, Willow's got this, so no need to butt in.
Katie, Oakley, Hazel, the awkward three.
I'm not doing much. I think she's
Yeah,
like
I mean,
she has half of this really large piece of paper spread out on her book as she is very intently trying to finish a drawing.
I'm sitting
just try and
right
get
next.
this knocked out before we leave.
I'm sitting right next to Willow at the bar, leaning into the barkeep, staring at him intently.
I'm just there.
Rolling up, sitting down next to this person who's like, "Oh, can we get some lunch?" Batting their eyelashes. "Oh, also, could you tell us about one of your customers?" And then you're just sitting there mean mugging them. Just grr.
What does Oakley look like again?
Well, if you go on to the thing and go over to my
I
little
just want to
token.
know like how big Oakley is. Like
I don't know, like 5'7", 5'8", probably.
6'2".
300 pounds.
She has a large lady.
Yeah, I know what you like physically look like, but not the
Emotionally,
parameters.
what you emotionally look like.
What do you emotionally look like? Exactly.
Probably a little strung out.
The opposite of vulnerable.
Anyway,
Like she gonna smack a bitch upside the face if they be talking smack.
Hit him up style.
upside the face, and upside the head, upside the face, just kind of smack their nose a little bit. Like a hanky. Achoo! Bless you! Smack, smack. Anyway, you get informed that lunch is only for paying customers, or for people staying there. Complimentary.
Okay.
And that you can ask around that they don't know everyone's staying here by name.
No problem. Thank you for the help.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Oakley constantly has like a look that is a combination of you could definitely flirt with her, but also she might beat your ass at any moment.
Fair. Attempt at your own risk.
Basically.
Mhm.
She
So,
About their weather.
about that weather, it is in fact.
Okay, I've returned.
Welcome back.
We didn't even finish talking about the weather.
We talked about it enough. It is in fact.
Weather.
Weather.
Waiting for the bus in the rain, in the rain. Waiting
Waiting for the bus in the rain. There goes the bus. Wait, it's not my bus.
Not the bus with the bus I need. When you're waiting for the bus in the rain, have your bus pass around.
Is that copyrighted?
Rain, get annoyed. Probably, but also it wasn't a very good cover, so.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned about getting content ID'd on that one.
Yeah. Anyway, fair use, right? Anything's fair use if you say it is, because that's how the law works,
How it works.
according to people on YouTube a lot of the time. Anyway, there's a few people eating lunch and milling about. What are you guys doing?
What are they milling
Any of
about?
them look like a guy named Malcolm?
Make an insight check.
Any of them sitting alone?
Yeah, we got it.
Kaede,
Oh,
super distracted.
Coyote clocks him instantly.
When
Looks up,
That's
Tim.
Malcolm.
Looks down.
Kaede looks doodle, has a brief moment of artist block, looks up. Is that our guy? Looking at someone off in the corner eating, just eating, wearing a very large backpack, bedroll on the top, rope on the side, lantern tied down, chatting very quickly and disjointedly at this very distraught but unenthused younger man. Just kind of off in the corner. Hazel also can kind of peg, oh, that guy sticks out like a sore thumb. Like you all
But
do
Coyote
also.
just knows instantly.
Yeah. Like,
Just on instinct. That's the guy.
what other people look like normal travelers or something? This looks like someone who's very prepared for setting up a long-term encampment somewhere. Foldable shovel, pickaxe on the side, like all sorts of just assorted adventuring gear strapped to his backpack.
yeah. I
Coyote's gonna kick the side of Ash's shoes and get to talking, Mr. Words. As she's just nose deep in this drawing.
Get on it.
Ash, do you want to talk or do you want me to?
I'm okay either way.
I'll get to talking, Mr. Words.
Smacks him on his back, pushing him forward.
Ash, Mr. Words.
Please, just call me Words. Mr. Words is my father. Nah. Ash takes a minute to, put on nice face and then walks over to the table. Excuse me, good sir, would you happen to be Malcolm?
And he stands up, turns, grabs her hand, and starts shaking. He's like, yes, and you must be one of the hunters. Yes, excellent. Anyway, I'm ready to go, assuming all of you are. And my friend here is. But I've been waiting.
Oh, you're bringing a friend along too. Well, wonderful.
This is my assistant, Claude. He gives a very
Wonderful to meet you, Claude.
He gives a very meek
My name is Ash Derovo. These are my companions, Hazel, Oakley, Willow, and Kaede.
He stands up and just goes, pleasure, shaking all of your hands in line, just very rapidly. just kind of give very, very slight bows every time, just like shake, 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 shake.
Make your group. in.
We have gotten everything ready earlier today. Do you both have all the supplies, rations, everything that you need before we depart?
Ready to fly at a moment's notice. Come on, Claude. As he grabs the other man by the shoulder and just kind of yanks him up. Claude turns around and grabs two other large packs full of things that were leaning against the side of the tavern. Looks at his half-eaten meal and grabs the half loaf of bread that's kind of left and just shoves it in his mouth and begins trudging out, carrying these two oversized packs behind a very eager Malcolm. Just kind of waves his hand, gesturing towards you. Come on, come on. We haven't been out all day.
Nice, aren't you?
Well, wonderful. Let us depart. And then as they walk past and they're in front of Ash, he just kind of lets his face sag for a moment, just...
I pat Ash on the back and follow in front of him so that he doesn't have to be the face anymore.
That's our Mr. Words. Anyway, very quickly he leads you to where his birds are stabled. He's got a large kind of mourning dove for himself.
Birds are stable.
And a pigeon for Claude. And one thing you notice is coming with him, he's got just 3 turkeys just packed full of canvas bags and things. Tents and other assorted things that he thinks he might find convenient on his journeys. Allows you to go and recover your mounts and carrier turkeys before you begin departing. Someone roll a d10.
Please.
Someone roll a percentile.
Thank you.
Thank you. Although I like the R 1D100, just it's a very aesthetically pleasing typo without the space there. I don't know what it is about it, but I find it very aesthetic.
Sounds like a Star
I can
Wars
help.
robot.
It sounds like a Star Wars
It
robot.
does.
R1D100. Yeah, it really does. So, remarkably quickly, you guys actually get very lucky in your journey to this town and castle where he'll be investigating and you will be protecting him.
So you say lucky, I feel like it was more just Malcolm wouldn't let us stop.
Just go, 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 go. But about
Ernest.
6 days later...
You ever try to pass good berries to each other on moving animals? It's ridiculous.
Here, take your nutrition pill.
Here, eat your Soylent pill for the day.
You're silent. Yeah,
It's berry flavored.
it's berry flavored. We've discovered in the past that there are many things that good berry could be, such as 10
Pineapple.
pineapples.
I think we decided. Did we decide that it could be bananas?
I think we decided, yeah, bananas. Just a bunch of bananas.
But it can't be strawberries.
Can't be strawberries. Hashtag fake
They're
banana.
not berries.
Fake berries.
Hashtag fake berries.
Did everyone delete their tokens off of one of the
No.
sheets?
No.
Or is it just...
They're just underneath each other.
And why does
Someone did that.
why would they do that? It's not very helpful.
No.
Also, Coyote needs a nameplate. And Oakley needs a health bar. Well, Oakley never set their own health bar, and I'm not about to do that, so if they die, they die.
Get out of here. Bro, I hate this new fucking Windows update. Hashtag definitely not sponsored.
Avocados are also a berry.
My mom's allergic to avocados.
That's a good thing your mom's not having avocado good berries then.
Yeah, she'd probably be very sad.
If we made it into guacamole, do you think we would still get the effects?
Yeah, but you'd have to eat one
Maybe.
full avocado's worth of plain guacamole.
Well, not necessarily.
That's only
I can
slightly
make
better than the
vinegar, Cameron.
mayonnaise.
I can make vinegar.
I mean, but you still have to eat one whole
that help
good
the
berry to get the
guacamole?
effect of good berry.
What we need is chips.
You need is chips, yeah.
Yeah, do you have an
I mean,
Oakley job that makes chips?
I took create food and water. I could make some bland but nutritious chips.
Bland but nutritious chips to go with your good berry guac.
Just use 2 spell slots. I guess at that point I could just summon guac.
Summon guac.
But it wouldn't be good though.
I mean, that's what prestidigitation's for, we established already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When are they going to add summon guacamole as a spell?
So I
The
Fans
real
have been crying out
questions.
for it.
was looking at this Kaede token and I'm getting such hardcore Studio Ghibli vibes.
Yes. Anyway.
Alright.
Anyway.
Everyone roll for initiative?
I'm just
Oh,
I'm just
jumping
getting
right
it
into it,
props.
huh?
Anyway.
That's fair.
Everyone roll for initiative. Ha ha ha.
For real?
I mean, just get it out of the way. Might as well.
Ah! I pressed the wrong button.
I am so ready to fight this entire ghost castle.
In it?
In it.
Stop
I
doing
am
that.
one more ready to fight this entire ghost castle than you, Ash.
Hmm.
Just one. We're very close.
I was gonna say,
Exclamation
so ready,
mark,
and by so ready I
I
mean I have an initiative of
joined
10,
things.
so... I'm like medium ready to fight this ghost castle.
Medium ready to fight this ghost castle. The whole castle's a mimic. That's why you're fighting it. It's a mimic ghost.
No.
Anyway.
The whole castle is a ghost.
What you were brought to is a well-ruined town. Just dilapidated due to age. Thatch roofs rotting and falling apart. Trees uprooted and torn over. Cobblestone paths unseated and loosened from the earth. Weeds growing up and the like. And someone roll me a d10.
Damn.
All goes good for about the first 2 days of this adventure. Malcolm has Claude set up many large kind of burlap tents around, just in different places inside of buildings that he thinks are interesting, or things of tables and whatever, and just begins collecting various bits of what most people would consider utter junk. Just broken pottery, tattered scraps of clothes, and the like.
What kind of research is he doing? Is he an archaeologist or what?
Yeah, he's an archaeologist. He's trying to figure out really just what happened here, because this is a rarity. Just a completely abandoned village with no idea what's going on, or what has gone on. Just some vague rumors and things. but nothing.
How long has
really
it been
to go on.
abandoned?
50 years or so. There have been a few people who have come in the past to try to explore and loot and see what's going on, but most of the people who have come here and spent any period of time don't really have very strong memories of what they had done and in their experiences of what was there or anything. So there's really not a whole lot of reliable information.
When this guy was here before with Jeva and what's his name, he never made it into the castle and stuff, right? Because
No.
they left.
He was mostly trying to get set up at the base of this village. The castle's kind of up a mountain, up some hills, through the forest of fairways off in the distance. And he's trying to set up a foothold in the actual village to try to get stuff figured out. And that goes kind of well and dandy for 2 days, where you guys just kind of mill about,
Yeah, we're just
poke
standing
about
around.
and things, watching.
Yeah, I spend most of the time like just nose in my like new book of folklore.
Being a fucking nerd.
Willow would like to be a little bit more hands-on and helping. 'Cause
Probably like helping set
academia.
up tents and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's more willing to have people off to the side and then directly assisting him. What he's was in search for is muscle, basically. And
Oh, Willow has muscle.
that's what Claude is there for the most part. So you guys kind of set up camp generally in the center of town. And then one night, I would like to know watch order.
Well, Ash is edgy boy, so Ash goes for like middle of the night watch.
Willow will go first.
He likes the darkest hours of the night to really think and contemplate about his poetry and his inspirations.
I'll go after Willow.
Well, it was Willow then Ash.
Well, I
What's
mean,
that?
how are we splitting it up?
Yeah, I guess true. Yeah, you're doing 2-hour watches. How long you're doing?
We can do 2-hour watches. So me, then Oakley, then Ash, to
I'll
get
go
the
after
that
Ash.
1 o'clock kind of time frame.
Cool.
Yeah, and then Kaede
So,
can get the early morning.
Willow, Oakley, Ash, and Hazel and Kaide, do you want to both take the last one, or?
I could also just leave Jasper out all night. He doesn't need sleep.
I mean, we have enough talk about like this being haunted. I don't know. I don't feel quite comfortable leaving it in the hands of just a familiar.
As she goes, shh, 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 it's okay. You're not just a familiar. Yeah, I'm
You're
kidding.
more than that. Gently caresses his spider face.
I'm like, it's literally a familiar. Oh wait, no, I really want to see
I
that
was saying
meme
this, but
now
I was
where...
muted. I didn't realize it. Kaede wants to take the last watch because she likes drawing the sunrise.
Ah,
Perfect.
Okay,
So
then I
she's
think
probably up the same time anyway.
we'll all just rotate and we'll get a night off every now and then.
yeah.
Can
Also,
Jasper also stay up to the night so that we can like chill with Jasper and he can help us out?
Yeah.
Dope.
I want Kaide to paint a meme of herself, holding Jasper up and being like, "Is this a valid sentry?"
I mean, a plethora of eyes is better than just 2.
Actually, spiders typically have really shitty eyesight.
But they got a lot of them, though.
Yeah, but like, like most bugs, their eyesight is very nearsighted. Except for
That's
jumping
fine.
spiders. They have to have good eyes so that they can jump far. So, there you go. There's your spider
Yeah, that
fun
makes
fact of the day.
sense.
Anyway.
Spider
I
facts.
appreciate it.
Oh, also, we also don't need watch if we don't need it. as Kaede rolls out this large piece of paper with this very intricate
Right.
floating castle outline on it. It's pretty big. Probably about half of her height is the top of the drawing as she casts Lehman's tiny hut.
Well, I do
I mean-
appreciate the hut. I also don't trust it against Ghost.
Well, and we're not just watching ourselves. We're presumably watching like the camp and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more.
I do like the idea of the hut. It's definitely better than not having the hut. I just listen, man. Ash's favorite poet is
actually
Edgar Allan Poe. I don't.
think ghosts can go through because they're still considered a creature.
Jeez.
I'm pretty sure he said author.
Oh.
I tried to say poet, but author, poet, same thing.
But again, regardless, you're not just protecting yourselves.
Yeah.
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 So that's really the big issue. Are you
So-
Are you casting Tiny Hut?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna extend it to the other two here, and like, if you want like a nice, dry, warm place to sleep, she gestures towards this, probably like purple, opaque dome. It sticks out a whole lot.
I was gonna say, great. I love it that we blend in.
Yeah. Alright. So,
I figured I'd give you
I'll-
guys some vision.
ooh, vision.
So Willow, Oakley, Ash, Kaede.
Are you light source? You guys can't see him. Most of you can't see in the dark.
Yes, that is a thing.
I mean, the camp got torches.
Yeah, I have
I mean,
torches.
I have some torches and stuff. I have a lantern. I mean, silly question. Is there like enough stuff here that we can have a fire? Because like I was presuming that we'd have a fire most nights.
I mean, yes, but a fire's not that bright.
Ah, okay, I understand.
And also, if you're patrolling, there's houses and things.
Fair.
nearby.
Yep.
Oh wait, I do magic. 2 seconds. I can do magical tinkering and create an object that sheds light as the light spell. So,
Ooh.
There are also 5 torches on Tim.
yeah, there are also.
Oh, that's a good point. I should probably add some bulbs to this.
What I'm gonna do is I'm going to put the light spell on one of the torches so we don't have to use the torch, but we can use the torch.
I love it.
Give me 1 second. Let me add the bulbs to this. Alright, so we got 1 bulb.
Come on, big
Oh,
boy.
large.
Over here.
I'm gonna do that on 3 different torches. So
How long does your light spell last for?
when they're it is now a property of the item. So
Oh,
I
so
can
these torches make light forever?
whenever. Yeah, I think so. I can
Why
touch
didn't we
an
just do
object
it
as
to a
an action
smaller
and give-
object then?
Because it follows the property of the light spell, and the light spell is for a 20-foot radius for bright light and a additional 20 beyond that for dim light, and I want to make sure that we have enough room so that we can see everything around us.
Right, but what does that have to do with the object we're doing it on?
I'm just saying a torch
Or
because
you-
it's an object that normally is used as light. And we don't have a lot of smaller objects. You want to put it on rations?
I mean,
Here I am just holding my good
What happens when
avocado.
you eat them?
I have 10 pieces of chalk.
I mean, I think torches work fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Are we
sounds
arguing
good.
about what our light thing that's a free spell that can be done again if we need it?
I think
But-
it's being suggested, but it's my spell, so it's not an argument. I'm doing it onto the torches.
It's also your
So-
torches.
I was really just saying it. I was trying to like think that it would make more sense to do it on something smaller that we can like wear, kinda, instead
We can
of
figure that
on
out at a later
torches.
time. For tonight, it's torches.
Yeah. So
Look,
one
there's
of those
nothing
things
wrong
is
with it being a
there.
torch. Worst comes to worst, we drop the torch, but it doesn't go out 'cause it's not fire.
Well, and if there's 3 of them, we can have 2 of them just like
Please.
sitting somewhere.
I can do a 4th one if you'd like. I can do up to 4.
It's entirely up to you.
I'll do the 4th one as a little piece of chalk for you. That can just be yours. And the other 3 will be for parameter looking.
So go ahead and mark out where you're putting down these torches.
Yes. How do... 1 second. Du-du-dum. So, 1 around there. One around there. And then 1 around there.
And that's light spells. That should be 40 feet of light altogether, right?
Yep.
2020? Yeah, okay. So then you'll actually have a little more visibility out this way.
How long does it last?
And then that's
Forever,
watch
as
by.
far as we can. Oh, this
Until I
says
take
1
it off.
hour, but yours works different, right?
Yeah.
So it lasts indefinitely for these.
Until I take it off, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not going to be light when we don't want it to be light.
Anyway. So what's the order of watch again?
Yep, it'll be me.
Willow, Oakley, Ash, Kaide.
Willow, Oakley, Ash. Okay. Willow, make a perception check. So are you just kind of sitting around, or are you actually making a patrol?
She'd probably like walk around like the parameter, like
Oof.
yeah, no, she would use this as a exercise time. So just doing a light jog around the parameter. She hasn't been able to go on the treadmill in a while.
As a reminder, Kaede sent Jasper to help everybody on watch.
Yes, Jasper
So-
is her running buddy now.
What's this cube?
I think that's
Jasper's
our-
taking the help action. I think that's the dome.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the tiny hut.
I see.
I don't know how Jasper could help them. as he doesn't really can't communicate with them like he can with you.
Okay.
Um,
Well, then he would have just stayed with me if there was
He
nothing
I'd
to do.
imagine-
jumps up and down, and then he falls off, and then we accidentally step on him, and then we're like, oh no, how do we tell Kaede that we killed her pet spider?
In one of the Addams Family movies where the Thing is just desperately typing out a message in Morse code, and that's kind of what I'm imagining.
Yeah.
just Charlotte's
feel like
webbing
that's
it is what I was thinking. So you're just kind of pacing around this inner circle, Willow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Not inside the tiny hut, but on the outside.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It's a pretty peaceable watch. Nothing really sets anything off for you.
Dope.
It's a little creepy, a little weird.
That's fine.
Uh, Oakley.
Yeah. My watch.
Yes.
So should I guess I'll walk the perimeter too? I don't fucking know.
Make a perception check.
Okay. I'm not really sure if I should be like going into buildings or whatever. Or if we should,
C for
if
check.
we're just oh. You see, that's I popped a perk. That was what.
Rex.
I got a 12. Do I see anything? Anything bad happen? Did I die?
Yes.
Oh no.
It is a DC 15. Okay.
DC,
You
wait,
didn't
hold
perceive
up.
high enough to know what's there.
Okay. Who was
I
after
don't like
Oakley?
that.
That would be me. Okay, make sure I'm on the right tab, and okay, it's gameplay, not notes or reference. Cool.
C for check.
Yeah, I need the C. Yep. And yeah, Ash would be like going around the perimeter, sitting in like 10 minutes, like reading or on a book or something, going around the perimeter, checking on the birds, reading a book for 10 minutes, that sort of thing.
Okay. I would like you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
I wish I didn't see.
Okay, you failed.
Woo!
Oh no, Ash is gonna die so
R.I.P.
early.
So,
We hardly knew.
Ash better not die. I have so many poems written down for their stuff.
I have so much literature prepared. Okay. So you meandering around the village, kind of poking about the perimeter, checking on the birds and things. For a very brief moment, catch a glimpse of what looks to be a figure through one of the windows of the house, one of the houses, a little bit further back away from the center of town. And something about it's captivating and pulling you closer to investigate. And what you see is this silhouette of a figure, nearly translucent in the moonlight. What seems to be sweeping what would be their front porch, but without a broom. They don't seem to be paying any mind to you, or seem to notice at first. And you slowly just approach and can kind of see this nearly translucent figure, just empty expression for the most part. I'd like a wisdom save.
Cool. I'm sure
great
I will
last
do
time.
much better than last time. I do that right?
Exclamation point, S-Wiz.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's weird. It was just very delayed.
So,
Alright, 17. That's much better than a 9.
so as you get close to this figure, so close you could almost touch it, it's just vanishes before you. Just like a cloud of mist or a billowing cloud crashing into the ground. It just kind of dissipates.
Oh, that's not spooky at all.
This kind of thick, almost white, very sticky residue where it was standing and in its footsteps before you come back to your senses and realize that you've wandered off a fair bit into town.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna spook Ash a little bit. Like, he's got a little bit of connection to spirits here, and that one didn't feel the same. So he's gonna kind of quickly make his way back to the hut. Just to be sure, are Malcolm and guy with whose name starts with a C and it's in notes, Claude, are they in the hut too,
No.
or did they sleep somewhere else?
They're sleeping somewhere else. They've got a tent set up in one of the buildings, basically.
Okay. Yeah. So Ash is just gonna quickly make his way back to the hut, kind of head down so he doesn't get distracted by any other ghost, and just like only quick like peeks to the side so he doesn't get too further enchanted. And then if he sees everyone in the hut, he's gonna try and go to the tent where the other two are and make sure that they're okay.
Okay. You kind of peek in the hut and see everyone sound asleep, napping, and go check in on Claude and Malcolm. And they seem to be undistressed, just sleeping soundly on their cots for the most part.
Okay. Alright, so nothing, a little spooky, but nothing dangerous yet. So I'm just gonna try and let the spirits be. Let them hang out, do their thing. I'll do my thing. I'm gonna take the rounds a little less frequently now. But still make like a kind of short little circle checking on the birds. And if I see anything like that again, I'm just gonna immediately start trying to wake people up, because I'll let the ghost be like, I'll try and live and let live once, but if they show up again, I'm a little paranoid this time.
Roll a percentile.
Wait, no, I'm in notes. Out of notes. I got a 1.
No, it's because you didn't put a 1 in front of it.
Oh. I think I did a space in between it for some reason.
Oh yeah, or that.
Yeah, I think we did realize that was a way that we accidentally... I'm so confused. For some reason, Havre is taking forever. There we go. Okay, I actually rolled this time. 74.
It's a little rough. Okay. Do you think you rolled higher or lower than what I rolled?
Say it's a little better.
I hate
I-
this game.
Oh man, I wish I had rolled the 1. I would have just said lower then. I think I rolled higher.
I had rolled a 93.
Oh,
God damn it!
Oh.
26.
So, what you hear coming from off in the same direction that you had your encounter, we should say, you hear a curdling shriek of a bird.
No!
Our
Off,
turkey.
Oh no!
off this way. And,
Sorry, you said off this way? I have no idea where
oh,
this way
can you,
was.
Can you not see my ping?
Oh, I see now. I was just zoomed in too far before, so couldn't see it with how my screen was. Okay. Oh no, not the birds, not the birds. Okay, I'm gonna wake
Roll a
up.
perception check.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna wake up people.
What you hear is many sounds of padding footsteps
Oh,
and low snarling coming from a couple different directions.
okay, up, wakey, wakey. Get the fuck up.
Wakey, wakey.
Get up, bitches.
No time for cute sigh and cute yawn and wake up. No, this is scary wake up time.
This is scary. Wake
I'm
up
always
time.
cute.
So I get up.
Get up.
Yeah.
Get up.
Yeah.
Get ready to fight.
So,
Get up, get up.
Who wouldn't be wearing armor? Willow wouldn't be wearing her armor. Oakley wouldn't be wearing their armor. Coyote doesn't wear armor.
Hazel definitely not. They had the night off even.
And yeah, Hazel's obviously not either. Coyote's
I'll put my
taking
armor on
damage.
before we leave.
Oh, you guys never
Oh.
healed after leveling up. That's what it is.
Oh?
I'm healed, I thought.
No, in the
Oh, interesting.
in the thing it says you have 26 out of 30
Oh, because I never
Yeah.
healed after.
after leveling.
We healed after the fight, but the leveling up, it just changed our max hit points, not our current hit points.
And take away your third level spell slot
Why?
because you cast Tiny Hut.
Because you cast Tiny
Is
Hut.
Tiny Hut a ritual?
You didn't say you were casting it as a ritual.
It was implied, I thought, because I don't even have it prepared.
Well, see, I don't know that.
My bad.
Um,
To me, there would be no reason to not cast Tiny Hut as a ritual, ever.
I mean, that being said, you didn't say that you were casting it as a ritual, because that does add times to things where it could matter. Just make sure to say that when you're casting things as rituals moving forward,
Okay.
because it does make a difference. Because otherwise, I would have been like, oh, for some reason he has Tiny Hut prepared as one of his 9 spells or whatever, 8 spells. Everyone actually healed up now? Yes, okay.
Yep.
Let me find the Avre AC command.
Madison was just sleeping, so she doesn't have a spell lost from the Goodberry.
I mean, also, were we eating rations? Because I thought we were eating rations at this point.
I think this
Oh,
is the
yeah.
first day we got here, so I guess it would be up in the air.
It's the third day, but
Oh yeah, that's right. We were here for a couple days. So yeah, we probably would have been eating rations at this point.
Wasn't the whole point of my understanding? The whole point of buying the rations was so you wouldn't have to cast Goodberry in case you ran into trouble when you were traveling.
I don't know. I don't care. I'm not the one with the spell.
Because if
Like
you're
we
not
said, though, I
traveling,
think
you
you'll
have
wake up
time to
either way.
scavenge and to get food.
Yeah, I was assuming scavenging now that we're here,
Yeah,
but
and then rations while you're
like
on the
we
road.
said, it doesn't make a difference right now either way.
I mean, it doesn't spell wise, but it does how many rations you guys have eaten wise. in that regard. Where's my command that I need? Init and I'll just deal with it. If it they'd hit, they'd hit. Anyway. Avre, multiple matches found.
Oh. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
My armor and dice cloud, is that something I need to update my character to flow through?
What about your armor and dice cloud?
I unequipped it. Do I need
Oh,
to
don't
update my
worry about it.
character
I'll just add to. I'll just look at the things, and if they hit, I'll just redo the attacks with hit.
Okay.
It'll be easier that way. Instead of having you all unequip your armor and dice cloud. Anyway. So you are all woke up. P1 was at the top of initiative. And they are in the wrong place relative to monsters. So let's just change those around real quick. 2, 3. Drag that down. Drag that up. Drag that up. Drag that up. Drag that down.
Never mind.
Drag that over. Alright. Om nom nom nom. Dying turkey sounds. Dying turkey sounds.
No! Was it Tom or Tim? Or it could be one of Malcolm's.
Yeah. So it's my turn, huh?
Yep. And you see nothing.
But you hear dying turkey sounds?
But you hear dying turkey sound, yes, coming from this
Coming
direction.
from what direction?
The northeast.
Okay. Well?
Hey, Cameron.
Hey, Katrina.
I changed my person to be 5th level spell, but it doesn't show on my spell slots that I have the appropriate amount of
You have to add the spells in yourself.
Oh no, I've already added the spells in. It's showing that I only have 3 spell slots for level 1.
That's what I'm saying. You have to add the spell slots.
It's in
Dice Cloud.
journal under your
Under
class
your
and
level.
level. You can go and add an effect.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah,
I had to
you'll
do
add
that earlier.
a first level spell, and then you'll add 2 second level spell slots. Anyway.
Okay, so we've got bright light in what, 20 feet from the torches?
Yes. Obstructions notwithstanding.
Right.
And then it's
Is-
dim light 40 feet.
So, are these buildings on either side with a path with a fallen tree? Am I interpreting that correctly?
Yes. Well, the tree is leaning onto the building. You could get under that.
Okay. But that is like a narrow passage there.
Yes.
Is what it is. I'm just gonna go like right here to the edge of the light. Can't see anything from there.
No, but you can just kind of see forward. These 3 turkeys are freaking out.
And is 3 how many turkeys were there before?
Over the course of the night, it's hard to say. They've
Okay.
kind of grazed and meandered around. But he had 3 turkeys with him, and you guys had 2 turkeys.
And which ones are these?
They're freaking out. It's kind of hard to tell.
Okay.
They're giant pack birds. Kind of panicking.
Bro, if you just killed the goddamn turkey we just bought, I quit.
Listen, I'm much happier with the turkeys dying than the mounts.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, we cut those rations loose and good bury it. I really don't want to go into the alleyway. I'm really hoping to avoid that, but I don't feel like I'm doing anything useful here. Let me look at my shit for a second.
Look at your new spells.
I don't think any of my new spells are gonna have.
I'm just
help
going
me.
to call some
I'm-
lightning in.
Do what you want.
Okay, maybe I'll send my familiar out to check stuff out. Do I have? I'm trying to remember. Can I see through his eyes or some shit like that?
Yes. With 100 feet, you communicate with it telepathically. As an action, you can see through their eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn, gaining the benefits of any senses the familiar has.
Okay, does that blind me or anything like that?
Yes.
Okay. But I can communicate with it regardless.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll send him out to check things out, and we'll just be in communication for the moment. And then if he tells me there's something we're checking out, I can switch then.
Okay.
Boy, I don't have a token for him, do I?
I've got a tiger I can use.
Okay.
Because it's a kitty cat.
I have a tiger I can use.
It's a kitty
Just
cat.
gonna make it small.
I can't move him.
Yeah, where do you want him?
I mean, I guess we'll just start with having him come over here by where the turkeys are, I guess.
Yawn. Okay. It's dark and it's kind of hard to see.
He's a cat. Does that get us anything on that front?
No, he doesn't have dark vision.
Okay.
He has advantage on perception checks that rely on smell.
Okay, he does one of those.
Okay. Just roll d20 for me.
I guess he probably won't smell a ghost, huh?
You might smell blood.
Well, it sounded like a lot of feet, so it might be a ghost or it might just be wild animals.
It smells like
Great.
blood.
Because I've got advantage on it, right?
Yes, he does.
No, I don't need a V.
It smells like fresh turkey blood. It's somewhere up this direction.
Shit,
It
hang
also
on.
smells kind of
Turns off the
bestial
tab.
in the background. Like there's some other animal scent happening.
Can you ping the direction again? I was off the tab. That's where the blood smell is coming from?
Yeah, that direction.
Okay, so I say that to people. I don't know. We don't know the scenario here. I guess that's probably pretty much what I'm gonna do because I'm not going down the alleyway. Like,
You've seen enough horror movies.
yeah. So I guess I'll just pass my turn. Turkey blood that way, kind of bestial too. This is what I've learned.
Yo.
I guess I should ask. Oh, but he might not have been able to see that anyway. Never mind. I was just gonna ask if the turkeys that were there looked like they were injured.
No, they didn't.
Okay.
Okay, Willow?
Yes. Oh, am I?
It's,
No, I'm talking. You can hear me.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
just it's your
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah.
You just weren't
Yep.
saying anything.
Yeah, I was saying because I'm trying to yeah.
Yeah.
So okay. So that's where those are.
Your guys' mounts are these 5 over here.
Oh, I want to protect my mount. So
And they're fine, I assume.
At the moment, they don't seem to be freaking out, but they're also well trained.
I'm at least going to the mounts just to make sure there's nothing going on over here. And then I'm going to. Are there any rocks on the ground, Cam?
I mean, the whole ground's kind of loose cobblestones.
Perfect. I'm gonna grab one of the rocks on the ground and I'm gonna cast light on it. I'm going to throw it forward so I can see a little bit more of the area by the birds. Because that's a cantrip for yeah.
Yes, and you can only have one of those active, though, you know. One light spell.
Yeah, but the other ones are they're not they're not my cantrip spells,
Yeah.
they're the
Yeah, I know.
magical team.
I'm just making
Yeah.
sure you know that you're aware of that difference.
Yeah, yep, that makes sense to me. We're good.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Okay.
Okay. So what you see, hiding in the corner over here, just kind of lurking beneath a downed tree, is a ravenous-looking wolf.
Wolf?
Wolf.
Hey guys. We got a wolfy boy over here. Could I quick the birds are well trained and know us. Could I tell my bird are they tied up right now?
Yeah, they're probably tethered.
Okay. Well, if they weren't, I was going to ask or I was going
actually,
to try
your
to
mounts are probably untethered. The turkeys are probably tethered. Your mounts are,
Okay.
are trustworthy enough to not fly off.
Okay. Can I call out to at least my mount and tell it to like come essentially to bring it over closer to me?
It's kind of
Perfect.
saunters on over, chest all puffed out, feathers all puffed, knowing what's going on.
I want to make sure at least my baby Archimedes is safe. And then, I can't. If I do a cantrip for my action, I cannot do a bonus action for a spell, correct?
Only. Yes, you can. 'Cause it's-
Yes, I
it's a
can?
cantrip.
Okay, then
As long as it's a bonus
Perfect.
action spell.
perfect. It is. I would like to. I'm gonna cast Arcane Weapon. Oh, that's gonna do some fucky things if I do that, actually. Yep. Is it okay if I cast Arcane Weapon even though I don't have anything set up with Dice Cloud to do that?
If you haven't added the spell to your list, just add dash I to the end, and then you'll just have to remove the spell slot. Did you do the dash
Aren't
I?
even close to what you.
Because it might just be a D&D Beyond one too.
Dash I.
Yeah.
Trina, is Arcane Weapon a spell? Sorry,
I don't think so.
It's something that I have in my
It's
spell
not a spell, Katrina.
list.
It's it's an infusion.
Oh, I don't know why it's listed on my spell list.
Or it's an unearthed arcana. I'd imagine.
You channel arcane energy into one symbol or martial. I think it is an infusion. I
An
have enhanced
infusion.
weapon, but that sounds different than what arcane
Yeah,
weapon
it
is.
I don't see arcane weapon on the. Give me a second.
This is what I have listed.
I'm
For it.
looking. Just don't worry
Oh,
about it.
oh no, I just.
I just want.
I'm sorry, I put that in the wrong one.
Just want that. It's a what level spell?
Level 1. Oh, yeah, it is in UA.
Yeah, no, that's why it's not working. Because it's an unearthed arcana spell, so you'll have to pick a different spell.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just not gonna worry about a bonus action. I'll just
Okay.
I'll end my turn.
Ash.
Cool. So many tabs. Okay. Wolves to the left of me, wolves to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
Just like a bard.
Yeah. See, the one problem of making a poetry-focused bard is that I can't actually use all my stupid song quotes that my brain is full of.
I mean, but you can though, and just you just have to say them.
That's basically poetry.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And then Kaede is on deck, or Oakley's on deck. Oakley's on deck.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm still gonna do with what I was thinking of earlier. Just maybe I can't figure out what side I care about more. Because what I really want to do is I want to step in here so I'm in between Oakley and Kaede, and then I can touch them both as I cast Heroism as a second level spell.
It'd be inside the dome, wouldn't it? Or the hut, or whatever?
Yeah, I'm inside the hut.
Are Oakley and Kaede also there?
Yes.
That's what it
Yes.
looks like to me. Is it?
I mean, Kaede, but I'm not clear. Hun, are you in the hut?
Sure.
Well, he hasn't had a turn to move yet, so we all just woke up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we would all eat unless Oakley didn't sleep in the hut from the
I
beginning.
just wasn't sure because the majority of the token is outside of it. So I didn't know where she actually was.
Fair enough. Anyway, chanting his poem, when can their glory fade? Oh, the wild charge they made. All the world wondered. Honor the charge they made. Honor the Light Brigade. Noble 600. And, oh boy, now let's see if I can actually cast Heroism. Oh, drat. That didn't actually... Oh, I didn't know how to upcast it. Okay.
Dash L2. Dash L
Okay.
changes level. You didn't have to worry about that before when all your spells were cast at max level.
Yeah, as a warlock, don't really have to care about upcasting.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do I get rid of it on Oakley and then recast it?
You were going to cast it on Oakley and Kaede, and they both get
4 temporary hit points at the start of each round, and they're immune to being frightened.
Cast it again, targeting Kaede, and then just do dash I. And then you'll have to fix your spell slots with
Okay. Does that have both of them now?
each of them should both have it, but it might be.
I think it might have taken it off of
Oh, it
Oakley
did.
because...
It did because of the concentration.
Okay. We'll figure this out.
So
Alright.
cast it at level 2, and then it's dash L 2, and then both targets. So dash T.
We're doing a real struggle
Dash T.
tonight, guys.
I mean, it's kind of always a struggle with Avre.
Hey, get back here.
He only targeted one
You
again.
only targeted one again.
Just give it to Oakley.
Hey, get back here.
Wait, I definitely did the right thing that time.
This
Because
is
it
one of
used
the
up a
few
second level
things
spell slot.
that I don't like better about doing virtual.
Yeah. You can target.
Overall, I like it much better. But, you know, this would have been writing a number on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, Avre's really nice for like tracking initiative and
Got it.
health, and really not nice for.
The
Okay,
very
what did you
basic
type?
stuff
Anything
is
else?
I
really, really
cast
well.
heroism. Dash T Oakley dash T Kaede dash L2 dash I, because you already used the second level spell slot.
Okay. Oh, I didn't put a dash T in front of both of their names. I thought that I didn't have to do that.
Yeah, you
Okay,
do.
I see my mistake now. Okay, cool. Alright, so, bam. You're heroic now. I hope you feel heroic. And feel like you can get into
Sure.
fights. Meanwhile, I'm going to continue running this
No,
way.
right.
And I will also use my Spirit Tails or whatever as a bonus action to figure out what tale I might be telling tonight.
I was gonna say it's gonna be one
Ooh,
of the
that's a
new
new one.
ones.
I have been spending tonight figuring out what to do with the new ones. So this is Tale of the Beguiler.
Zeus.
That doesn't sound. I don't
Wait.
think that sounds super helpful for this situation.
Well, I might be able to charm a thing.
Zeus,
I don't know.
get back here.
Alright.
Wisdom saving throw. Take psychic damage equal to 2 rolls of your bardic inspiration die, and they're incapacitated till the end. Oh, okay, that one's a damage one. Got it. All right, Oakley.
Oh, I'm washing my hands because I was just shedding the shedding
All
the
right.
dog.
Well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom while you figure out what you're doing, and then Kaede's on deck.
I'm also going to take this opportunity.
Alright, this is our, intermission for our listeners. Bathroom break time, Go get some water, whatever.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab some ice cream on
Can I put my armor on?
No,
Like,
armor
it's
takes
like
a while to
10
put on.
minutes.
Takes 10 minutes.
Okay. I guess I will go out of the side. Where I don't know where outside of the hut is. I'll say it's here. And then I
So,
will.
it seems like we have wolves on both sides of us. Willow let us know that there are wolves coming after our mount birds, and I'm guessing if there's wolves over there, that's probably what's eating the turkeys.
I have returned.
I pick up both my sword and my dagger, and I just start hustling over yonder next to Willow, and then I think I will just stay there. I don't. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Or can I hold an action till a wolf attacks me? Is that how that works?
I mean, yeah, you can hold your action until a wolf attacks you.
Okay. Oh, and then I gotta pass my turn.
What are you going to do if a wolf attacks you? Attack it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give it a kiss.
Yes. That's what I'll do. I will pet it, tell it's a good boy.
Kaede.
Can I see anything from where I'm at?
Nope.
My 100. Okay.
You're in the middle of a bunch of buildings.
I figured. Figured I'd ask.
So anything that you would be able to see with the enhanced vision is already lit up, actually.
Alrighty. Can I see anything from here?
Make a perception check. And tiny hut's gone.
Yes. Oof.
Okay. You see this wolf over here, trying to be stealthy and hide behind a log leaning on a house.
I'm gonna point it out to Oakley, and I'm gonna tap her on the shoulder and cast Mage Armor. As I draw the small Sharingan in the air, and this
my
purple
God.
rib cage just covers over Oakley. Oakley, your AC is 13 plus your Dex mod.
You can cast Mage Armor targeting them.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can cast it. Playing D&D, I'm off, right?
I don't think I'll ever stop cringing at Kaede's spells.
Never.
No, that's the point.
Point, yeah.
It's fuck. How do you spell your name? There it is. I
Listen,
forgot.
Oakley has been much easier for me to spell than Kaede.
It's It's basically Has, Will, Ash, Oak, K.
Oh.
All right. I
Okay.
always keep trying to like write out everything. I forget that Alvray will like autocomplete.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Well, it'll fill in the rest of a word. This is what it's good at.
Doesn't mean it always autocompletes to what you want.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
the joy of autocomplete.
So you're not
don't
casting
own-
Mage Hand.
I'm not. I'm typing in mage armor in quotes.
I'll try it.
Ooh.
I maybe just won't let you
That's
target.
interesting.
Maybe it won't let you target with mage armor because who casts it on other people.
they just didn't think about that was actually possible.
Yeah. Yeah, let me try it one more time. I cast mage
I'm right,
armor.
just like, wait, you can target other people?
Yeah, it's a touch spell. Okay. Oakley has mage armor. Oakley has an AC of 16.
Radical.
Presumably.
This is getting annoying.
And 4 extra health. And I can't be feared.
Good. Now go punch things. Go stab things.
Oh, that's the wrong level.
We've powered you up to
You're
be the
starting
tank.
to cast Tiny Hut. You realize the horrible decision
I am not the tank.
Start casting Tiny Hut.
Oakley, you're more of a tank than anyone else here, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe Willow?
Take away a first level spell slot, Jordan.
Yeah, that's what.
And,
What constitutes a tank?
I don't know.
Kaede,
A
I
person
can't
who
do
can
damage,
soak
right?
up damage and deal damage.
Alright, so this boyo gets to go.
But could he not?
I mean,
What if he's just sleepy?
he could just be sleepy, but I don't think he is.
Trap. Well, I tried, guys.
Appreciate the effort.
You should have made a poem out of it. He might have given it to you.
Oh,
I'd
wolf.
like to have a performance in order to sing the Wolf of Lullaby. I'm kidding. I don't actually want to do that.
It's too bad you don't actually have a spell that can put them to sleep.
I mean, it also just like targets anything, so I'd probably put the turkeys to sleep first if I did have sleep.
Okay. You guys are now hearing dying bird sounds coming from this direction.
Stop it!
No!
I'm sorry, which direction?
Up this way.
Where's this way?
Northwest.
Oh,
There.
okay.
There we go. Wait, do we even have birds over there?
Apparently.
Yeah, that's where Malcolm and Claude
Presumably
are.
where the other 2 turkeys are.
Yeah.
Rip.
Well,
Wait.
Malcolm and Claude's.
I thought
pigeons.
Malcolm and Claude's were over here.
That's a couple of the turkeys. I went to the wrong.
Oh, they're burbs.
Ah,
Not
I didn't like that.
I didn't like that either.
What do you not like? I missed it because fucking stupid,
It
Fine,
was
he just
nothing.
moved all of us.
shitty ass
So this wolf
new updated Windows.
sneaks up and someone roll a d. I would like someone to roll a d4. 1 being Oakley, 2 being Kaede, 3 being Hazel, 4 being Ash. 1 is Oakley, so this.
Katrina, you're always so fucking ready for that.
What's your bird's name, Oakley?
Oh, you gonna make him name it before it dies?
Yeah, don't bother to put too much thought into it.
You guys don't think I'm going to revive the fucking
I'm
birds?
just gonna be edgy and call it Shadow for now. As this wolf tries to chomp onto this large crow raven's leg, missing. But the very frantic sound of dying bird are now coming from up here on the right, on the east, and down here on the right.
Wait, we've just got more dying bird sounds than we have birds.
And then
That's the ghost.
that's the ghost. I need to be on the layer. For
Oh
that.
no, the initiative did the weird thing again where some of the enemies go at the start and all the other enemies go at the end, so even though it looks like it's well spread out, effectively they just all take their turn at once.
My bird's name is Alfred.
Roll a d20,
It
Madison.
was.
Just roll.
It's not dead yet.
This is a perception check for your kitty cat.
Oh, no, wait, hang on. I almost rolled a d30 by accident.
Okay. It can.
I don't
hear...
suppose this would be one I had advantage on.
No, it's not a smell one.
Okay.
It can hear the pitter-pattering of several sets of feet, as in the clamping of jaws, as these two birds that were freaking out before, you can now kind of see feathers beginning to be torn and ruffled, torn off of their ruffling feathers.
But I can't see the wolves doing it.
You are not at a position to see them now.
Alright, I guess I gotta get up in there. I see anything now?
You can make a perception check at disadvantage.
I probably don't have great light, do I?
No, you're barely squeaking by on being able to see the birds in front of you, basically.
Hey, that turned out alright.
Turned out- yeah, not bad with disadvantage. You can see the kind of faint silhouette of what looks to be 4 different wolves in these spaces up here. I guess I can actually just drag them to the token layer now. And you can see their different numbers. So this is just W01, 2, 3, 4.
I can't see them at all. There's still just blackness there.
Hold up. Yeah, I guess I should reveal the area. Because you just can't see past them, but you can see the people, the barbs, or the wolves. So you could barely make out their shape. If you're going to make an attack roll, you'd have a disadvantage. Just because it's dark and you're barely able to distinguish them.
Start remembering to pay attention to my... Oh, I may have already moved farther than I can, actually, now that I look at it. Which side of Ash was I on?
You were on the... I don't remember. Well, we'll give you the benefit of the doubt and say you were on the inside.
Okay, but I've used all my movement.
Yeah. Kaede Kiyama knows 49 spells.
Okay,
Sorry,
that's
what?
weird. Okay, so I figured out what's happening.
Did your spellbook get fucked up?
I don't know how, so I have my cantrips on here. I have Detect Magic, Disguise Self, and Identify. Darkness, Counterspell, and Tiny Hut. Is it because I renamed them? It's because I renamed them. That makes sense.
Did you rename your spells?
Well, I added stuff to the end so I could remember their
Their anime.
weebiness.
Okay.
Their weebiness.
What are you doing, Hazel? You still have an action.
I'm going to... This is exciting. I'm going to use my starry form. I'm going to take on the form of the Archer. So a couple things are happening. Number one is that I'm shedding bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet.
That's actually incredibly helpful.
Yeah,
So you-
like almost as helpful as the actual status effect.
So this is dim light, and then you said 20 feet altogether.
Yeah, 10 feet bright, 10 feet dim.
So there, there's your vision.
And then
you can spend
I can make a ranged.
bonus action. Did we set up a attack for you on Dice Cloud for that?
I certainly don't remember doing that.
Okay. For now, just roll a d20.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be easiest to just do it manually
Yeah.
for the moment.
This is also a thing I don't know if you remember you can do. You can cast Guiding Bolts a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus every day.
Oh no, I definitely didn't remember that was a thing
That's a
I
lot
could
of
do.
bullets. Holy shit.
So,
And okay, my modifier on that is +6. And let's say I was aiming at, I don't know, one of the middle two.
one
The
of the middle.
right middle, I guess. This one.
That was a 14 to hit, so you were aiming at 2. That would hit. Roll a d8. And then
When it's guiding.
this isn't Guiding Bolt. This is
Oh, never mind.
Archer. So 1d8 plus your Wisdom modifier. What's your Wisdom modifier?
I'm pretty sure it's a 3. Hang on. Yep, +3.
Okay. Transforming yourself, illuminating, glowing, twinkling stars from your bracelet. You whip out your hand and out shoots just this beam of light into the flank of of W2, of the second wolf, bloodying, and it just whimpers and whines as it kind of lets go of its of the turkey in its mouth. Willow.
Hi. Yep. So I want to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I can be close to this big pupper. Yeah, and then I'm going to take out a chunk of ice, essentially, from my alchemist pouch supplies, and I'm going to chuck at the little wolf a ray of frost.
Okay. Just throwing dry ice at this wolf. That's W05.
And what does that do exactly?
9 points of damage, and it speed is
Also-
reduced by 10 feet.
And I didn't know how to add it yet, but I did just get that alchemist savant. So because I'm using the alchemist supplies,
Does that count for cold damage? 'Cause
oh, it doesn't count for cold. Never mind, we good.
in the 6, it's fire, acid,
Necrotic and
necrotic
poison.
and healing.
Yeah, that's the
You gotta
one
replace
that
your
it
dry
doesn't go.
ice with a can of axe and a lighter for firebolt.
Pretty much.
That that, and then I'm going to yell to the birds that are by us, go to the
Move,
center,
birds, get out the way.
go to the center circle.
The only bird that seems to be really listening to you is your own.
That's fine. If I protect my own bird, that's all I really care about.
Rude.
But burb.
I yell to
Archimedes.
my bird, follow that one.
Follow that.
And I think my bird's name is Alexi.
Squawk, 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 squawk.
I'm gonna yell
I'll
at
give
my
y'all
bird
a
to get in
wild
the
guess
air.
what my bird's name is.
Poe.
Yep.
I'm gonna yell at my bird to get into the air.
That's a good idea. That's fine. Okay. I end.
I
Alright,
also yell at my bird to get in the air.
yeah, I'm gonna,
Your-
seeing that,
your,
like
your
right
bird's
before I...
gonna get an attack of opportunity against it.
Bitch.
So yeah, seeing that, right before I duck into this alleyway, I'm gonna whistle at Poe and tell Poe to try and fly over here.
Oh, and what the fuck? Get out of here.
Well, it needs to make a saving throw to be, or else it'll be knocked prone. And it's a strength saving throw. It's good. It took a little damage. It's bleeding a little bit, but it's on. Like it's flying.
I'm gonna kill the fuck out of this wolf.
Fly.
Do it then.
Okay.
wolves, Fly.
DM, can I have Poe fly over by me?
Yeah, I'm just. Do you plan on
Cool.
mounting him or no?
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna, because you all yelled fly. They're just gonna get removed and.
Cool.
The
Um,
mounts all safely take to the
They'll
skies,
safely take to the skies.
and we don't need to worry about them
Now
again.
that they are no longer awaiting instructions.
If I stand here, can I see the wolves like this, or like the birds in my way, or...
Make a perception check.
Wrong tab. Too many tabs.
Never mind.
You can see them. It's kind of
Cool.
difficult, but thanks to Hazel's, I'd say divine, stellar radiance.
Celestial?
radiance,
Stellar?
Yeah.
Cool.
You can make out their shadows and forms a little bit bigger as the turkeys are trying to squawk and back away and freak out.
Okay, I gotta be honest, I was not prepared for this Tale of the Beguiler, because I found some generic, like, love poems, but I don't feel right about singing that, about, like, saying them to wolves.
Who's a good boy?
Like...
Who's a good boy?
Just
You are not.
don't be nervous. Just imagine all the wolves in their underwear.
So we have to put underwear on wolves now?
It's the only decent thing to do.
You know, honestly, I'm probably gonna take that though, Cam. Like, Ash is also a little flustered by this. Honestly, I like a lot of favor of this class. I don't understand why the Tale of the Beguiler does damage. Very confused by this.
Yeah.
It's like it should be to charm somebody or something like that, right?
Like, honestly, I read through this a while ago, and for some reason I just super had it in my head that I charmed them and incapacitated them. And... yeah, does damage. Huh.
Does damage,
Okay.
but incapacitates, right? Yeah.
It does incapacitate. So I guess I got half of it right. But yeah, so I'm gonna use my action to do that. So, one of the wolves, the closest wolf to me, I guess, has to make a wisdom saving throw.
I always find it amusing when we have to say things like that. The wolf needs
Make a
to...
wisdom saving.
How wise is the wolf?
How wise is the wolf?
See, I get worried because a lot of times animals are actually kind of wise.
Yeah.
Oh, I should ask, are these wrong wolves, or are they just regular looking?
They look like normal wolves.
Okay.
They're just hungry wolves.
Are they wrong wolves or right wolves?
Oh, it's M save. Or MS. MS. The wolf is not
Woo!
wise.
It's a stupid wolf.
No, it's an unwise
So-
wolf.
Oh, sorry. You're right.
It actually has an
It's a-
intelligence of a 20. Don't judge him.
It takes psychic.
This
It
wolf
takes
is book
2d8
smart.
psychic damage, and is incapacitated.
Which one are you targeting?
The one that was closest to me.
3.
That one. Sure. I don't see numbers attached to them. I just see wolves.
I probably didn't have the nameplates set or whatever. Whatever. IHP WO3. Oh,
Or more if Avre was cooperating with us at any point.
yeah. IHP WO3, and he said 2d8.
Yeah.
It's dead.
I don't even get to incapacitate it. This is bullshit.
You ultimate incapacitated
I
it.
mean,
It no longer can take
permanently
actions or
incapacitated.
reactions ever again. Because you said,
Fair enough.
who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You are not.
Not you.
No
Its
good
head
boy
blew
for
up.
you.
It's
You are a very bad boy.
It just starts rolling on its back at first, like, oh, I'm a good boy, I'm a good boy. Not you. And it just dies of broken heart. Just limply
Okay.
falls on its back, dead.
This is where the beguiler comes in. The wolf thought he had found the one, and then he was so disappointed to hear that he was a bad boy.
Yep.
That felt a little too weird to me, so instead I'm gonna, instead of trying to do another tale, I'm just gonna use a bardic inspiration on Hazel. Do I have any of these specifically? No, I think I just have generic ones, like Rage against the dying of the light. There you go. Rage. Be angry.
Grr.
That's kind of appropriate with the darkness and everything.
Yeah.
Oakley.
Okay.
Okay.
You have animate armor, you have temporary hit points, just run up and fucking shank that dog.
I do. I run up, and I would like to make a sneak attack against it, as there is not, as I am, quote,
Well, first you make an attack roll.
okay, as I have, quote, rakish audacity.
First thing you have to do is you make an attack roll. See if you hit. It's a WO5.
I don't remember how to make an attack roll. It's
Hang on.
I. No, that's not it.
It is
Is
I.
it G?
I-A.
Oh, it is I?
Name of the attack. Target. And then we're going to do something for you here now, and it's going to be fancy, okay?
Is it WO2? Or it's just W?
It's WO5.
Oh, okay.
You need a space between the I and the A.
Thank you. What'd I do wrong?
You did W05,
Oh.
and now Avre's like, oh, did you mean WO5? So just hit 1.
You see, I thought that's what you meant.
Oh, did I have 2 WO5s? Or did he just...
I think you just killed it.
I think you just killed it. How many hit points do they have?
Because,
If it's less than 8, then.
Willow had
Oh,
already
that's right,
hit it with
Willow
Ray
hit
of
that
Frost,
one.
too.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was like, why does this one have negative hit points so soon? That's right. I got Ray of Frosted.
Had a chunk of ice thrown at it.
Man, you ever just try and go for, like, dinner, and you get a chunk of ice thrown at you, and then you get stabbed to death?
Not yet.
Jordan, at the end of your attacks, just add sneak. Just the word sneak.
Okay.
If you haven't sneak attacked yet in a turn. Just moving forward. And then is that all you're doing?
No, I'm gonna run this way too.
Okay.
Using my cunning action to dash.
Yes.
And remember, we also heard bad sounds from the north.
Yeah. There were bad sounds up here.
There were bad sounds everywhere but from the south.
I forgot about the big thing that got updated this time.
Over here.
Yes.
5th level, I do 2d6 firebolts. Or 2d10,
Cantrips.
not 6.
Cantrip upgrades.
Cantrips. Cantrip upgrades.
Well, it's your turn.
Ah! My vicious mockery is so much more powerful now.
Any animals? Over here.
Where you are, you cannot.
I'm gonna walk over here. Do I see any animals?
You do not.
Alright, I'm gonna hold firebolts. Or, well, wind cutter. Until I see an enemy to shoot it at. A range of 120 feet. I'm actually gonna take a step forward so I can get the rest of this courtyard.
Snap to center. Let me take a look here. Oh yeah, there's an obstacle going. Okay, duly noted. More terrible, grotesque sounds coming from this direction. W05 is dead.
What section are Malcolm and Claude sleeping in?
They're sleeping in this house.
Okay.
I'm gonna get to GM layer because I think they're still on GM layer. Oh, let me go GM layer. So, Hazel, you see, I guess at Ash also would see, 3 wolves dragging the nearly unconscious turkey at this point. Bloodied and beaten, just kind of finishing it off in front of you as they kind of turn to focus their attention on either you or the next turkey. They're going to finish off this turkey. And then turn their attention on to Hazel and them. Hazel! There are 6 wolves on either side of you, basically. 3 on each side, waiting to pounce for their next easy meal.
I get guiding bolt how many times?
3, because you're level 5 now, so your proficiency bonus is 3. And you get your proficiency bonus number of times a day.
And those are just an action?
Yes. And then the next attack, if it hits, has advantage.
Okay, and then my luminous arrow is a bonus action.
Yes. So in theory, you could give yourself advantage on your luminous if you guiding bolt and hit, or you could bonus action.
I mean, depending on how I roll, the guiding bolt might kill these things.
Yes. It's also very true.
If I get... Okay, I'm going to... I will guiding bolt...
Oh, we do have an attack for you, Madison.
Oh, do we?
For your archer. It's called Starry Form.
Okay. And I just plug that in as the attack name and everything else is the same as usual?
Yeah, so it'd be IA Starry Form in quotes, because it's... Well, you could probably just do Starry. So it'd be like IA Starry -T, like normal. Excuse me. And then when you cast Guiding Bolt, because it doesn't require a spell slot, you can just use the -I at the end.
Which one is this?
Oh, sorry, I can't see. That is 7. W07.
So for the guiding bolt, I do it as a cast and just with the I at the end.
Yeah, just with dash I at the end. So it'd be I cast guiding bolts dash T W07
Dash T W07
dash
dash
I.
I.
Yeah. And you missed.
Okay. Well. All right.
Dazzling beam of starlight shoots from their wrist towards W07, but it's just too engorged and
Look, it's the first time I
buried
ever
in
tried to
feather.
do this.
Yeah.
I'm in Starry form, which is also new. There's a lot I just woke
You
up.
just woke up.
I've been awake for 18
There's a lot
seconds.
going on.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, and which one is this one?
4. And a hit. And it worked. That's good to know.
Yeah, that one worked.
Blast! Blast!
So anyway, I started blasting.
Blast. Willow.
Yes.
Make a perception check at
if I-
disadvantage.
Cool.
That's not a phrase you ever want to hear out of the blue.
Okay, so it's
So I think
check
it's probably
first,
defying
and
more
then
wolves.
is it dash dis?
Dash
Hopefully.
dis. I think just dis works too. Okay.
Cool. Dope. There's a lot of. Do I know that there's a lot of things over here?
I mean, you can definitely hear the massacre that's going on over on the east, and you can hear something attacking up here to the north also.
Hmm. Can I pick up the stone that I threw that has light on it?
You'd have to walk over and grab it, but yeah.
Okay, I think it's right here.
Yeah, you only had to go like one step over. You could go like there. 5
Yeah.
feet, grab
Okay.
it.
Grab it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I have the stone which has light, so I can see more up here then.
Yes.
Dope.
So that's 20 and 40 all together. So that's up basically to there. Yep.
Alright, I keep forgetting. Would Jasper go on my turn?
Familiars get their own round of initiative. Their own
Okay.
turn of initiative.
So, do I need to make like a character sheet for
No,
him or something?
just add a spider. I can just add a spider in initiative.
Okay.
Because it has the sense of a normal spider, or stats of a normal spider. Let me double check. Acts independently of you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it would be on someone else's turn. That being said, if you want it to run at the end of your turn, I'm fine with that.
I essentially just, my last turn, I wanted to just hop on Oakley as she started running back.
Okay.
And
That's fine.
Jasper's just basically riding Oakley back towards the rest of
Towards the
them.
center. That's fine. That's fine. Moving forward, we can just have them act on the end of your turn. It just seems easier that way.
Yeah, that's what I
And-
figured. I don't
and most
typically.
of the actions aren't going to be like attack actions and things anyway. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, Trina, thanks to the light,
Mhm.
you can see me trying to grab this token. A much larger wolf.
Oh,
Guys,
That one's
big
bigger.
wolf, big bad wolf.
Oh,
Bright,
that's not good.
clean white
Dire,
in color.
one might say.
You can kind of see frost crystallize, kind of like it's breathing in very cold air, just ice crystals wherever it steps, basically, behind it. and you can see mauled to death and being devoured. One of Malcolm's pigeons that him and Claude have rode here. Just.
I hope Malcolm just wants to stay here forever.
And bloody. So.
Okay. I'm going to cast Firebolt at it.
Okay. That is WI1.
It's -T space WI1.
Yes.
Okay. And then because I'm gonna be throwing charcoal at this thing, on fire, how do I add the extra damage for fire for Alchemical Savant?
Copy and paste that, and then you should be able to just add smart to the end of your spells. Or no, it's not 1d4. It should be just smart. Smart 4. So get rid of the 1d and just do snippet smart -b 4.
Okay, snippet smart -b space 4.
Yeah, and then when you add, you should be able to add smart to the end of your spells.
Cool.
I made yours a server snippet, Jordan.
What?
Yours is a server snippet.
Yeah, smart.
No, just smart.
Oh, okay.
Just smart. Cool. Yes.
Did it not do the extra Oh, I did -b. It should be -d. My bad.
Oh, okay.
G.
I was kind of wondering where the D came from.
Oh, that same thing should go for the. I think I did the same thing for sneak attack also. WO1 -4.
Yeah, that's a 27. Amazing.
I rolled a 2 and a 1 for damage on 2d10s.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's how it goes.
Question. I can cast level 2 spells as long as one of them is a cantrip, right?
You can cast 2 spells.
You can cast
Right, that's what you mean?
one
You said
leveled
level 2.
spell and a cantrip.
And one cantrip.
Assuming
Yeah, okay.
one is a bonus action.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I said 2 spells as long as one is a cantrip. Those the words I said.
Yes. Yeah, it's just the weird that you asked specifically about a level 2 spell.
But that's just what I was...
Yeah, you can cast a leveled spell and a cantrip. Anyway. So you fired
Oh, I
them,
apologize. Yep.
and I passed for you.
Thank you.
Ash.
Okay, oh boy, well, that heroism's going away now, sorry guys. And I'm going to, so Ash is going to look and he's like, oh man, this is a lot of wolves. I really don't want to try and fight all of these. Okay, sorry. I'm just going to read my spell first to make sure I don't mess this up.
What are you casting?
Okay, I would like to cast Major Image, and I want the image of a, like, dire tiger to pop out of the tree line behind the wolves here. No, wait, it's not pinging. Here.
Okay.
And to have the tiger try and scare off the wolves.
Seems completely around clicking sound, smells, temperatures, you can create special. That's a dust, as you range relations, smells, temperature, moves, upon the range. Special special intelligence investigation check against your DC. Okay. Roll a performance check.
Okay.
That now there's a big tiger and a little tiger.
Oh, and before I do this, I'll try to warn Hazel, like, hey, this next scary thing's on me.
I appreciate that.
Okay. You manifest a very scary image of a wolf. Or not a wolf, of a tiger. Jumping out of the tree line and roaring.
And I have a poem ready for this. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night. What immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry?
I thought it was going to be rising up straight to the top. Yours is
That's a Cayenne
yours
joke.
is much better. Okay.
So, yeah, I want it like, I don't know if this is just Roll20 looking a little weird for me, but I want it like a 5-foot gap in between in the wolves, so that way it at least,
Yeah,
like,
I had
it looks scary.
on top of the wolf, basically. Here, I'll make it appear on top of the roof.
Cool. Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah. So, like, it looks terrifying, it'll scare them away, but it's not close enough that they'll try and bite it and then realize it's an illusion.
Okay. And I cast the spell for you. So, Oakley.
I have an environmental question.
Okay.
Is this building... Are there, like, windows that I can, like vault through and, like, use it as, quote, difficult terrain to get onto this side just by running straight line?
Are you going to try to
Can I
like climb
beeline to this wolf?
up the wall to get over it?
Like, through doors and or windows.
I don't understand what you're asking. Are you asking to climb onto the roof, or are you asking to?
I'm not going onto the... I'm going through
That is the
building.
building where Malcolm and Claude are all set up in. With all their various tools and things. So you could. It's probably not a great idea to try to running through their building. That being said, you could try climbing up the outside onto the roof if you wanted. That's an option. But running through the building is probably not the wisest choice without causing some damage.
Also, I just wanted to say as a bonus action on my turn, I wanted to roll another tail.
Okay. Beguiler!
No! Why am I beguiling all these wolves?
This is when we find out that Ash is a furry.
No. I
Okay.
refuse.
What check
Ash
do
will
I
eat mayonnaise
roll
for a day
to,
before he
to
becomes a
see
furry.
if I climbed
You
it?
can make an acrobatics check.
That doesn't... Right?
You're lucky.
Oof.
If you'd like to use a
Why
luck
don't I
roll.
have a +1 to that?
You have +3 to acrobatics.
You rolled it.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Yeah, you just rolled like shit.
Or are you proficient in athletics?
I don't know.
Let me take a look. Okay, you're not. Your acrobatics is better. I thought so. Okay. Kind of slipping down at first, you manage to get a lucky foothold and a couple handholds before climbing yourself up onto the roof. You're like 10 or so feet off the ground. So that's... Let's do some movement real quick. You were here... So that's like 30 feet, and then, yeah, 40. Bonus action dash. Presumably.
I have a question. Can I have enough running start
You do have enough
From
running
this
start to
roof.
jump off.
to jump off at the wolf
Yes.
and, like, attack it midair and shit?
You would be able to do that. You would probably need to make an acrobatics check or take some fall damage, though.
Okay.
But first, go ahead and make the attack roll. And then add the sneak at the end. Because I think I fixed that snippet.
Oh my god. IA dash T.
It's
IA
name of the
and then the
weapon.
name of the attack.
He's WI
WI1.
1. Okay. And then sneak. I'm gonna real quick copy it.
Hopefully it's right.
And then it will ship her through.
Why did that not do another D6? Interesting. I wonder if you have a different sneak than I do or something. If you already had a server snippet. But anyway. Yeah, you hit. Make an acrobatics check.
That's too big. Why?
This is not your night for acrobatics.
No. Are you going to use lucky, or are you just going to take the d6 of fall damage? I'm going with you.
I'll just take
Nah,
the
I'd say
D6
you're
of
probably
all
just
damage.
taking the d6 of fall damage.
Ow.
Go ahead and ouchie yourself for 4 as you scurry up this building, run across the roof, jump down, stab the wolf from above, and just kind of twist and roll your ankle a little bit. Exclamation point ouchie
They're
for.
supposed to be. Yeah, that's. Yep.
As you kind of step and twist your ankle a little bit. You're not prone or anything, but your pride's a little hurt.
What?
You lost the temporary hit points from heroism.
Oh, right. Okay. Like,
Willow was the only one that saw it too.
not how math works.
Yeah, and Willow's
Well-
the only one who saw it.
Shouldn't that be gone?
Does heroism lose them, or how? At the end of the
Concentration.
No, I think it does. Because the concentration's gone.
Well, everything happens simultaneously.
That makes sense.
It hasn't removed.
Cool.
Joffrey hasn't removed it yet. So, good enough.
So just do
Quick,
it again.
Kaide, go get hurt for 4 points of damage while you still can.
So should I just do ouchie again?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, 15 fire damage.
Nice.
Hadouken!
Yep. There you go.
What's the range on that? 15 feet? Unfortunately, you guys are just barely far enough apart. After the dramatic flourish that was Oakley running across the roof and attacking, the wolf, the larger wolf, is going to bite her. Oh! With a mean crit.
Ooh.
I would
no.
like to use my
Oofa
uncanny
doofa.
dodge, please.
Go ahead and un-ouchie yourself for 10 then.
How do...
You just do minus
You
10.
just do negative ouchie.
Oh, okay.
Everybody knows that a negative ouchie is a Healy.
Exactly. A negative heal is just an ouchie. As you jump down and stab it with just a nice pierce through its side, it jumps up as you stumble, kind of gets you gnarly on the, real bad on the thigh. But you kind of roll out of the way as you're falling on your twisted ankle. And managing to be strong enough to not be pulled down by its attack. And then...
And I gotta make a strength check?
it already makes the save for you.
Oh, okay.
And then...
Oh, I didn't see that.
That's
ever.
its turn. W06, 7, 8. 3d20. Fucking yikes. What was your performance?
Like a
4.
23 or something?
Uh,
Or was it? It's up higher than I thought. 23.
Jesus.
23. Let me take a look at their stats real quick.
They're not on our side tonight.
Can confirm.
Two of
on
the
account of my
wolves
two
I just
nat
expect the
ones in
dice.
a row.
are...
Sorry, what was that, Cam?
Two of the wolves are not surprised by this sudden... Or are surprised, but not concerned with the sudden appearance, knowing that that tiger did not
Jesus.
appear from the tree. However, one of them scampers off into the sunset.
Cool. My third level spell killed one wolf.
Of this group,
No. It didn't kill it.
just made it run away.
They might be back.
could come back.
Dude, Cam, chill.
That's the fourth D20. Wow.
Christ.
Out of the other two, the other group of wolves, two of them are more convinced by this sudden charade and flee off in the distance. Bellies full. While Wolf 4 here is going to make a decision and not rush forward after all of that. Speed is 50, so... Oakley and Willow, Kaede, see running from the far east through some back paths, a solitary normal wolf, basically.
Red.
Hazel.
Not as
Yeah.
worried about that one.
My plan had been to entangle the wolves that ran away, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to do now.
Y'all, I'm really glad I
How
got
about
uncanny
that you
dodge
start
now.
blasting?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm reading Call Lightning right now.
Oh. I didn't mean blasted that big, but yeah, that's good blasting.
It's just in range.
Well, I feel like you have to see it, though, right?
Sun or
Yeah.
enemies with ranged above you. Choose a point you can see under the cloud. So, you cannot see that point.
Let's just wrap up these little
Yeah.
wolves here, and then we can go.
That being said, you can see this point here.
Is that bird right there
I'll
dead?
probably just do Call
Yes.
Lightning on another turn.
He's dead?
Yes, he's dead.
Yeah, so you could just call lightning right next to them and scare the shit out of them.
Call Lightning is a third level. I'm not burning it to scare them like Trevor did, frankly.
Well, it also hits each
Ow.
creature within 5 feet of the point.
Also, can't you just keep doing Call Lightning, or am I
Yes, it's
thinking of a different
concentration,
spell?
So every round, they can choose a new point they can see to do that as an action.
Oh, okay. So maybe I will do it then. It sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, you
I
can
really
call one
want-
bolt of lightning per round for 10 minutes.
And still
Okay.
bonus action starry form for
Yeah.
what it's worth.
So yeah, I'll call it down. I'm on the wrong tool. Right here, right in between them. Because that'll get both of them, right?
Yes, WS7. I'm just typing it out right now.
Okay. Yeah, because I can't begin to comprehend. Is it just a regular cast?
It's just a
with
regular cast,
target,
and then you
or-
target 2 people. It'll probably give you an attack afterwards. Where it'll be like call lightning. Yeah, so you should have an attack now. So each action going forward, you can just do the IA call lightning -T all your
Okay.
targets. Anyway, one of them saved. W07 saved.
Yeah.
And is only slightly magically singed, while the other one is absolutely cooked. So the other one's shocked, static, stunned from the call of lightning, and you just whip out the starry form bolt, piercing it in its side as it kind of sticks in and evaporates into a cloud of sparkles as the wolf clop falls to the ground, bloody and dead.
And then I'll start moving in that direction. I think that's where I just measured it out to.
That looks like 30. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 30.
Avre is really lagging tonight.
Willow.
Hey. Did I save? Oh, I saved the wrong one. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking chuck a piece of charcoal at the big boy. Let's- Did I get it to be? Oh, I'm gonna go for it. That did nothing. What?
It's catching
It's
up.
catching up.
Okay.
I think it got canceled. I don't know what's going on.
Avres had
It's-
difficulties recently. There we go. It got there. Okay, and smart worked this time. Cool.
Yes. I changed it. I
You changed it to the dash D.
updated it to the dash D.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
And then can I shout out to the birds?
They're just
Like-
soaring in the sky, like 100 feet above you.
Oh no, no.
Oh.
Like, are both of these guys dead?
Well, one is dead. The other's very injured.
Can I shout out to the injured bird?
These are
Get away.
These are the tethered birds
Oh, they're tethered.
because they're not the well-trained mounts. They're just
Birds.
everyday mounts. They're not combat trained.
Yeah. That's unfortunate for them. Let me. I could do a healing word to the hurt one.
Wait, combat trained?
Yeah, so they're not going to kick you off or freak out in the middle of combat.
Oh, but not like.
Like horses.
Like
Not like the birds will just like ninja kick someone to death.
I was thinking we could be like, yo, burbs, come down and talons this bitch.
No.
I mean, even if they
Wow.
could, I'd be like, nah, you're my only way off this island.
No, they're
Yep.
they're like war horses.
Yes, basically.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I did damage to it. It's bloody. Yeah, I'm good. Next up.
Ash.
Alright. I believe all the wolves on our side are taken care of now, so I'm just running off. So let's see. I could get here in 50 feet, and then there in 10 feet. So, yep, I'm just gonna dash as an action. and I still don't really have quite an idea what's going on.
I
Yeah.
yelled big wolf.
Yeah, but I don't know how big is big. I also just can't see it, so I really can't do anything to it.
Yes, no, I understand that.
So, ask me.
That's you. Oakley.
Sometimes you just gotta spend a turn getting to the big wolf.
Mhm.
JJ?
Are we all trying
Yeah.
to get to the big
He's
wolf?
copy pasting.
The big wolf from the
Yeah,
sky.
cool.
I am finna hit it with the rapier again. Sneak attack, because I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to do that.
Yes. The other wolf's not close enough, so.
Yup.
Alright, alright.
And then I'll just hoof it
Jordan,
over here.
Do
Yeah.
do something for me. Do exclamation point snippet sneak.
Copy that and paste it.
No, just do
Or
just
no,
type
no.
in exclamation point snippet space sneak. Okay, so you have your own snippet of sneak. Copy and paste what I have, and then because your sneak's not doing the right sneak attack damage.
Maybe he had a previous sneak attack set up from
Yeah,
earlier?
it was probably the other snippet.
Okay. Yep, I got it. Here, I'll roll it.
I already rolled it
Oh, you did it.
because I had to go and change the health anyway.
Ah.
Okay, so did you bonus action disengage?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and pass your turn. Then it's Kaede.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It's none of those.
It is none of those. Firebolts.
And it's one, like, okay, we do some weird stuff. I get that. Firebolt?
But Firebolt?
You can't pull off Firebolt, Aubrey? Like,
Everybody knows
some-
Firebolt.
Like, some stuff I understand. We ask it to do some stuff sometimes, but Firebolt? Come on.
The fun thing
Is
is,
it
it's giving
named
me the
something else?
Loading.
it's giving me the like damage updates before it happens. Anyway, with that firebolt, the entirety of the creature just kind of begins smoldering slowly. The flame kind of cooks up its side after having chunks of burning charcoal thrown at it, dumped on it, stabbed, and magical flames erupting against its side. It collapses to the ground, defeated.
Rat.
Go ahead and pass your turn. It's dead.
So that's how it spends its
So
turn.
that's how it spends its turn. And then
Sometimes you
running
just gotta
away.
spend your turn being dead.
And running away. Okay. Yes, I would like to end combat. Alright.
Damn,
30,
bro, we
sec-
shouldn't
30
have charged
seconds
it.
later.
I wonder what the pelt of an ice wolf would have got us.
30 seconds later, you all take a moment to assess the situation.
Are there any birds that are
Hazel
near
just
death but
looks
not
at
dead yet?
themselves.
That are near death but not dead yet? No. Most of the birds that had been injured had been fully finished.
That one?
That one actually didn't get attacked.
I thought you said it was hurt and tethered.
No, it's tethered. It's not hurt yet.
Oh, okay.
No, it's just not going to be able to fly away.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's fair.
Ash just makes this tiger come over and become his friend, so he feels like a badass. Let's just be real.
Sure, why not?
Just kind of looking at themselves.
Kind of looking at themselves.
I mean, I was gonna have it more prowl around the turkeys, like, you know, in the forest, so it's far enough away from the turkeys that they don't feel like they're immediately gonna be eaten, but close enough that it'll probably make like the 3 wolves I got with it actually run away.
Actually run away. Okay. So you guys take a moment to assess the damages. 1 dead pigeon,
Probably Malcolm.
3 dead turkeys, 2 of
That is
his.
low.
Wait, 3 dead? I thought there was only 2 dead ones.
There was 1 that you guys never got a chance to see.
Oh.
Yeah, the one that was like
The very
here
first
Oops.
the very first turkey that got attacked.
I don't know if there's anything to be done for that turkey.
Jive turkey.
I mean, we handled the whole situation pretty well. I guess we just gotta keep the turkeys closer to us, or all the birds closer to us.
Oh yeah, we can probably call our birds back down from the sky now, huh?
Yeah.
Couple minutes later, Malcolm comes out and he says, everything all right out here? Sounded rough. Glad I hired you guys. And he kind of goes over and nudges Ash a little bit. Very good thing. Well, like I've always said, turkeys are investment in carriage, and also in food. So, I guess we know what we're eating.
Guess we're
for a
eating turkey and
while.
pigeon for the next couple days.
Exactly. Gotta look at the bright side of things, after all. Anyway, I'm going to leave this to all of you to take care of and clean up. I need my beauty sleep. As he saunters back into
So
his tent inside of the building.
So we probably want to move the bird corpses so they don't attract more shit to our camp, right?
After we salvage the meat. Yeah.
Who's gonna do some
We're good
butchering?
at meat.
Not
Oh,
Hazel.
Willow
gonna do
might
what
have
now?
some information on how to butcher small animals, because, you know, sciencey shit. But probably not a
Cool.
whole
Glad you said
bird.
sciencey shit and not psychopath shit.
No, no. Remember how she likes science? Yeah.
Anyway,
Ash could also try.
whoever is
Would that
trying
be
to
in
butcher
nature?
the first turkey, either make me a check with cooking utensils, or a survival check.
I don't have cooking utensils, so
Ash, very deftly,
fuck up.
through experiences in the past that he would probably not wish to speak of, very quickly and deftly slices off most of the salvageable meat from one of the birds. Would he like to go and continue on the next ones, or leave those for someone
Yep.
else?
Could I help?
I mean,
Flashbacks.
how much meat are we talking here?
I mean, salvageable,
Baby pig.
probably maybe 50 pounds apiece from each.
Okay.
Do you have to pluck them?
Generally, yeah, if you're doing like a whole body butcher, but at this point, it's kind of a little late for that. So it's more
Well,
cutting
they-
around where
They
the
got a lot of their feathers off and stuff too.
yeah, it's more cutting around where the wolves bit in and the contaminated meat kind of thing. So managing to salvage a fair bit of meat from all the birds, and not really having a great storage unit at the moment.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Haul most of the birds away deep into the forest.
Okay, so you only wanted the one check?
Yeah, it's the one's fine. You butcher one bird, you can butcher a bunch of birds.
Even you know how
You
to
know
do
how to
it.
butcher a bird, exactly.
At the time, everyone's like very confused that like Book Boy is like arms deep in a giant bird. He's like, my dad liked to hunt quail.
Yeah, exactly. That quail hunting experience put to good use.
These are a little bit bigger.
Just a little bit.
A bird's a bird.
Bird's a bird.
Pretty sure that's another famous poem somewhere.
It is the word, they say.
Yes, yes.
That famous
And
famous
if you're a
poem,
bird, I'm a
the
bird.
bird is the word.
So go ahead.
Lulu was lost.
I assume you're casting another tiny hut as a ritual.
Tiny hut.
Yeah.
Okay. Tiny hut reestablished. Who's taking last watch?
I'll do it.
I believe it was gonna be Kaide.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
need
right.
sleep.
Yeah, because
I got spells.
We were on Ash's watch, right?
I need sleep.
Yeah.
I've used spells.
I mean, you
I'll
can
do
still
it.
watch. Long rest is
Okay, as long as
light
as long as
activity.
okay. Well then, yeah, I'll take watch.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to be like, I'll take watch, and then it's like, next day I have no spells. You know.
It's
Yeah,
8 hours
as long
of
as you aren't like
mostly uninterrupted light activity. Like technically, combat doesn't interrupt a long rest
because it's just so
What?
'cause
short.
it's just so short. Yeah.
It does fuck up like elvish trances, but we're all humans, so we're cool.
Don't have to worry about that.
Dome.
All right. That being said, Kaede, you can't have Tiny Hut up and be at watch because you can't. leave.
I can't walk away, but I could just watch from the
Yeah,
thing.
you can
My
just
plan
watch
was to
from
watch from inside and then scout with Jasper.
Okay, so just kind of go in and out of consciousness.
Also, yeah, can we have the remaining turkeys like in this little circle of buildings, or all the remaining birds in the little circle of buildings with us?
Yeah, let's consolidate those bitches.
Like these birds need to hang out with us now.
I'm also gonna put the dome over here to try to block as much of this opening as I can with the dome. You know, of course after
Yes.
the turkey, the animals get back.
That's the map. I went to the wrong layer.
Delete
The real
the map.
question is, are the birds allowed in the dome?
No, I
There's,
mean,
there's
yes,
not enough space.
but there's not enough space.
Yeah, I know. I was just wondering if you were like, oh no, gross. I don't want a bird to peck me while I sleep.
Alright, so let's see here. That's your guys' 5 birds, a pigeon, and 2 turkeys. Alright. Okay. Kaede, make me a perception check.
Oh, while we're all up, I'm also gonna mention that like before we got attacked by wolves, there was like a spooky like ghost sweeping their house or something.
Weird.
Weird.
10.
You don't notice anything too out of the ordinary.
Okay. And
Kinda
then I'm just gonna
blinking in
patrol
and out
through
of-
Jasper.
Blinking in and out of Jasper's mind and consciousness. Sneaking around, skulking about as a spider. It's creepy. It's a little, you see the kind of blood splattering and the from all the dead animals about. But other than that, it's a pretty quiet watch.
If it's like, how long is my watch?
About 2 hours, probably.
Probably about a half an hour after, like right before people are about to be getting up completely. The Jasper is gonna start going through the houses
Just kind of.
as
The
Kaede
Jas-
is watching.
Okay.
And she's just gonna shrink down to the size of a normal spider and just inconspicuously just walk around the house and see what's inside them and stuff like that.
Make a perception check.
Jasper gets swatted at by a ghost.
Any day now.
It might just be Discord
believe
being
you,
slow
Alfred.
too, because it's a lot
Oh,
of Kaede is typing for much longer.
I do have an update ready for Discord, so.
Okay. So you kind of have Jasper go around some of the buildings. Most of them are well water damaged and well worn for the times and the ages, but
So want to make it clear, I'm not looking for like enemies. I'm looking for stuff to take.
for stuff to take. Most of this, I figured as much. Most of the stuff you see is old, worn, weathered, and basically used. There's a few like reasonable like pieces of glassware that are okay. Some simple wine cups and things, but for the most
Nothing
part,
worth breaking in
anything.
to actually take it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Most of the stuff that you've seen Malcolm and Claude collect has been kind of random bits of detritus and that kind of thing. There's a few destroyed books and moldy journals and stuff like that. Soiled, moldy grain and stuff.
Okay.
Kind of things. One thing you do kind of notice is in the floors of some of these houses, there's what looks to be almost a footprint shapes and handprints of this kind of thick white slime.
Gross.
Just kind of on doorknobs, on the floor, places that would get a lot of motion and traffic kind of thing.
Okay.
Can we wrap up pretty soon?
Yeah, we can call it there.
Alrighty.
Well, that was cool. I turned into stars and I shot lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stars were really
Ow.
good too.
Stars were
Yeah.
really good.
The light, yeah, the light was so helpful.
When you guys finally get to the castle, it's going to be, okay, everyone have their flashlights, guys.
Coyote 10 feet away. Ah, it's so fucking bright in here.
Jinkies. Okay, so Ash is Fred.
Wait, I'm Fred?
Right? I mean,
I could be.
you're the most charismatic one here.
Oh man. Gross.
I think only 4, unless we're counting Scooby himself. I think there's only 4 of them, right?
Well, I'm assuming that you're Scooby because you can wild shape into a dog.
Yeah, I can be Scooby.
Scooby is just a druid who's always a dog. It's just a level 20 druid.
Kaede is...
And Oakley would be Shaggy, right?
Oakley would be Shaggy, yeah. Willow's Velma. And I guess that
Yeah.
leaves Kaede as Daphne.
Alright, and Ash is Fred? Alrighty.
Yeah, because Ash was Fred's the starting one, because he's the charismatic one.
I guess let's put it this way. Willow, Oakley, and Hazel all make a lot of sense. So, would you rather be Fred or Daphne as Kaede?
You can work that out amongst yourselves.
Yeah. Willow could also be Fred, but that's just
Or
traps.
She
That is
makes
true.
so much sense as Velma, though.
Yeah.
She, except with the upbringing of Daphne.
Yeah. I've got like a week now. I've got almost 2 weeks now to update the map that I finished in 3 days.
Awesome, Kim.
Good job, Cam.
Well, I may have lost. I had some ideas going into it, and then I just at some point I realized I completely lost the thread of what it was originally going to be, and then I'm like, oh wait, this is better, but also like, damn. Spooky ghosts.
Spooky ghost. And they're leaving slime everywhere. How inconsiderate. How could that ghost, like, be bothered to sweep the floor if they're just gonna leave slime afterwards?
Who
Ectoplasm.
is supposed to clean this up?
What? Oh.
Zoinks.
Okay. It's late. I think I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks for D&D, guys.
Adios.
Yeah. Night.
Night.
Bye.
I will also be going.
Bye.
Good.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Deuces.
Bye. Oh, this is a weird combination of people. Every time I see someone in Luce's and it's not like with Han or anything, it's Schizo, Green, and Odie.
Yeah, that is.
And High and Chillin'.
They're definitely playing Apex, but that's quite a combination of people.
Are they playing Apex? Because Schizo's probably
Probably.
they're probably playing the New World beta.
Maybe.
Which is
Is Odie play that?
I don't know if Odie plays it, but Green and Schizo have been really into it.
Those Donut.
And Donut.
It just doesn't. It just seems like another MMO to me.
I mean, it is an MMO. That's exactly what it is. I've never really played an MMO though.
Like just another. It does like. From I watched them play it in person.